Me ham.
I said no kind.
My chest person.
I said no kind. You say Oko BBC. Is it in Africa? Yeah, you. Say no Malian. Now say me now the me air boss a center back. Who you coach? I short say born I'm sure. Me who rafa.
Yeah.
But MON-FRI maybe sorry say me casa as a manusi esimnaso. Now work for family I'm a chairman kwame and fees on my bofa. Or on the day it's all like DIABY ni pananim tiao. But it is a ABOU after your car say the players never height until also come or call for back for it. I think it's on carbon. Now where he has in the
Tarek Lam to one yet tinting young porchina.
Yeah, I agree on it, but also the game was that Tarek Yakobo match you need never left back. Who deliver them I? Somebody a commonly feel Kobobi.
Yeah,
Bobi. You can but the system no crewman. Can I play any D? He was in number 18 JC. The never so make the strategy Sali Sune Jukumo. Ono wa yipa. Ntino, that's the system you no crewman. Tarek Lam to bunya boni bia bo bebeche. Bebeche. Ntino, mene na ke frame you aka member because because you say me wa chairman e share kaka ho. Chairman e share.
Sadio Mane na. Nicolas Jackson.
Hey, striker. Ntime na ke frame aka member bagaku. Me nua no ma ye tactics aye bibia ma me mbe mo bi akire. Na me prepare akire. Baku die ntia eni kwan say otuado etoa so ye ejuma wa wini or whatever na ye say. Players na nkasa of no nim players frɛ. Yeah, onim players frɛ.
How?
Because Zibo akyere mpe fia me so onim players frɛ. Kwaku, a player that want any call up. You who send no be call so the spokesperson na the Ghana Football Association na the Facebook page and all throw church mu die ntia wa ma o standby ni ade. Kwaku, if a standby player walks into a team no not straight away get the starting bet ahead of or more ye throw more bet na umba mu first one no be ball e ma ye game na ye very much important to us say the air and run na but we coach ni players free
how convince me kakra
because Zibo was not part of system no. He was not part of Ghana the call up no. It was Elisha ineligible to play any you say Suleiman as a wine or no so call it no be me boa. So ideally, Oba he's a player to come and sit in for those two players. But he walked straight into our lineup. Salis no kobo water net na bench. Then asa ade na ka kire.
About the of lady use as a Suleiman abana effect or no more to other prefer.
Make didio kan tum. Ba me busa o say. Yam frɛ no. Enti so oba straight into your lineup na then e kire yen. That is my question that me busa.
No, because
he's an upgrade over my Waters mo. That's what I want to say.
Salis mo. Ubasa Salis there. Me so otu. Your match is be our Baba boy and yana. Nega no feeling no pie one in the monado. And he's on baby. But Ibrahim Suleiman or yana pimping or the no start. Salis there crown on baby. Now what they are na waba.
Bonu make key catching ahead of Kwasizibo.
Yeah.
That means in the pecking order, no, or you're ahead of Kwasizibo. But what the theater and Kwasizibo buyer or bra won't cut you know. I've walking straight into your team, no. That means they call out for a Majid Waris as a wino. Salis was a wrong call up. Because of pecking order, so we'll be a different chain, Baby will write him straight away, no aqua or bar. Then what is the need so the Salis by the fire? Or any we knew Zibo. Penny seven hour can. And Abia, over any years and for no church me. Because so be penny you'll be watching more of him. That means on Chedanima Brantia. Koku, we have a long way to go. If we to add still, or in culture, the best thing that you bet me as Ghanaians near home at Toyin, a you to be part of your team no as a scout. Helping your team no. If I sit down and I think about the amount of money he takes at the end of the month and the kind of results what they might not want to say, why I'm finding 555 no nyasem. Because Sano man, and Yadia, I said, Yanesa.
So on the 26th of August, Henry Asante, Mr. Hart, the Ghana Football Association spokesperson, on Kwasi Sibo and Abdul Fattah Ishaku. Mamen Kai Kwasi Sibo, the other one. Kwasi Sibo will get his chance soon. The technical team has been monitoring him and is impressed with his work rate. Although they opted to maintain the core team following the recent performance against Chad and Madagascar. Sibo is on their radar and will likely get an opportunity soon. Though that and all yet your kind of form watches or more channel. Now, Omo him say enche kra. Obeba Babi na coach ni person maintaining the core of the team, Chad and Madagascar.
Sa against me no Salisbury.
Sa Chad and Madagascar.
Onyakola.
Men ko wa mama djuma makwa ko ni nyina dia.
Sa no na say me memory say me right. Sa 2 games na Onyakola.
No ye pass.
So want to maintain the core of the team here there.
Men konko so Ghana beating Madagascar 3-0. And a lineup in that game no.
Me press squad.
Squad open squad.
No. Okay. So unya squad man because he was not part of that squad.
No, almost starting for Francis Abune Thomas Partey boy. And our bar squad no. The Echino no nye part of the squad. And men for the omo kwe Lawrence Ejekum. Ajekum na yedi omo ko ni Ibrahim Sulemana so ambobi. That was game against Madagascar kobo mo 3-0. The game against Chad and also Oba made for wa Partey Kudus and Nyama omo na boss made for. Then also Salis in part of the squad. The Echino na Muzi Ibrahim Sulemana and Francis Abu e baba be rap.
The core of the team na Lawrence Ejekum.
Ebene ram etimi edi ama no listen hebeba lutani amejamuna medi ram etimi ama after the international break record saudo na eba ano edia yedi be ram etimi edi ama yasin ababiem to the club football weekend on Facebook consulto so wa like wa share wa comment yebene akekere ama dwuma de yaka ze ye muntine wa ha mo supporter mo de maya ho abonte no eboy jinja e maya ho de a ye baba be jamu ye dwuma no etimi ede mount mo adwenche ba in a form of text message on your WhatsApp line here 0207543637 0207543637 me patcho o de ba no am yahu bibia o di fi ba be ka simano edua mema kwan no wa fe na adwenche abana nkoma odo na yetimi edina ne koma ye de eba no World Cup qualifier kakra Alexander Ishak Eramo Agza baby our Liverpool for
training no na ohwe serosi baba bewramu ne nkomo ne siete a yebe na ye de ram dia ma the Free Lions of England after the World Cup qualifier Obaba Modern etimi the records a odora ababa bewrama ne nyina ehwe na ato so etimi area ma yebe wofie na ya baba di nkomo the honorable sports minister di nkomo da for current coach no other news so no ebe na ato so etimi area ma on YouTube o join ya Fakye TV oba wa subscribe ne kama pa na weja comment no so ho on Facebook no Fakye TV oba wa follow ye weja comment on na boa na bibia akoyera ma me dino ABOU DIABY eneme jemede ama minua Lutakin na mede wakwa amanone sexy maestro wa bi Mohammed wa and Ricardo Vaz so wa Benas the executive producer Gebete Bonichidom Ayu Kofi Philip Onsono Etanichi and Richie Caesar MC Malik and Afisono Ediblay and you know na jeze read the voice eja kama nature or dantano junior enso wa anu bi na afichiri omu nyina kabo mo ebo adwuma so a ebo amadwuma de no ye de rama timera man timera o quick ye kwere ba pre studio ye record amanone na afia amanone nsem no abomode ahyase era mamo a mo hwe ya muti ewie
Tele fofo pole no wa tele nyonyo ka ye wo mo ye
Madi kese no so still yara so jama ya boy juma bo amane ma koye kama pa etimi ede emamontu joine ya owo akwanya so be joine na bo na ne ma de de ama Fakye TV on Facebook unya wa follow ya wa like wa share wa comment Fakye TV on YouTube unya ori also be subscribe ne kama pa na bo na ne ma de ye so etimi ede ama o message no meje after the FIFA World Cup qualifier said an opinion breakdown no see Ebro no ere uwema mama odo na qualify Africa yenya ye team simio already omo enya qualification no the rest of October ye ba do na beba ababe ram no mo so no a qualify na bibia akoye pa etimi era manonti send city ere ma ye ba back to club football at 020754 3637 0207543637 asraka serenko emfama Gentleman Dental Clinic maka area chose ni pa na mo a e wo zo re na udu huni pa obedu huni na bo na na ma koye pere ama bibi ba ko a e wo so redi nini na e bo na ho te no e yo sen o how kakra bi washase a wonu no unhu ne ma ya e wozo romo Gentleman Dental Clinic limited o maso e tirie jumade bi o mudi na obi ano yesi nei no e fa ni sika fom no o sika sem no kra de dia romo maso ya ye bebo ara ya de ama doko so wapom de ni hia sika sem de ye ba beto ye beja no wako na wetwa ne kakrakra e du unya pains bi wo sinima akọ ye bobo de examination and consultation no ye be de ama root canal treatment no so dodo mo no era nei no wabom de enya problem bia enam so ma tokra babeto sinim no ano eden be na ya ye timi ya ma scaling and polishing ze na wo semo ne ma bi na akeka ekem enam so ma won so no ya na umzo bre amasen no na jeze kala na echi yukwa ye be yi sa akeka wari nyina awru wanum kama pa after no opese ye ho mo sen no mu eme kakra okwa be ne edibi abom se na be boa na enya ahoden sonko enye no nko ze na sen no ba kusia na ayeze wewe ni mu we chi no okọ mebo modern ni hihye bi a ye bebo amana aba besa so etimi ede ama osi na tu na pese ye hye wana mu no ye o temporary one wo ha no ebi remedy ama na ye permanent one a eno so no e remedy ede ama wa ni nyina no Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited no mudi se edwuma no obezo si usini gold ana silver simple cra ni nyina bo mode ye etimi ede ma mu dwuma pa omo bonti Ghana omo obebi a omo ye edwuma kra orwani chemo nungwa Military Station a obenye omo akra ona omo branch bako ewa Atomic Down kwabenya roundabout afi Kumase Abreport Junction omo orwani achemo Bantuma Street no Total Energy Filling Station no omo echi ope era afi techima so no orwani chemo magazine a kenten kwan no so obenye omo Koforidua omo Urban Central Police Station no afao OC GCB Bank no obenye omo na Tamale so no Teshegu OC Post Office no omo MTN office na omo bo edwuma form number no Ghana baby obi a wo hawa eni mpemfo ni nkomo na yambo na wo se no ye timi endinini na nso nya ahode na dompe no ya na wetimi abom number is 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 na 0559 139 582 0559 139 582 Gentleman Dental Clinic na yabo na so ne bamu ejapade ba kwa wo ye esiwa ene ye bedi nkomo die a eyefie nyina nze ejapade so mbopa ade dennis wapo edwuma na wo bebi akwakoda eye wo ankasa wo de woni hwe kra na wo bebi da ya na wasum jo na Millennium Construction somo our sister mu 15 to 20 solid years a omo edwuma omo eboro eyade a ano edem papapa omo ne obi enya asem da ze no wa mano ne wo Ghana o pass asiato wo Ghana na wa mano ne o pe fiato wo Ghana na wa mano ne o pesi esifie mu no chian ede ma na fiere dada na renovate ede amount a Millennium Constructions adanse wo ne ma bia omo obi ntu the contract ne mo a na omo ya enya afiri eba be froze ehia we omehwe na omo aye bibibia kama pa etimi area ma kroma hostels aworo na ere ba no mo into real estate development no no Millennium Constructions ene bo modern edi omanim di dwuma no ede mo eboa mo nso mo sika na ese sika gai na jeze ebuso champana omo dwuma na akono a omo ye heavy too much omo ye young guys na yesi so no ya yemfre ye ni pimpa ni nkomo obeche kwen ebefa so ache ano 6 months time na so no waba ababe owner ukra wasase a nieme koye perema Kumase Boshen Nayas Junction omo ebo edwuma omo number no 0244 274084 0244274084 Millennium Construction, we build your dream. Ko na yampo na de so no emram etime fama tantem so no ye consem no dia me chance ye enche na the World Cup qualifier na e ko etime re pemia ahmachi no orwa ni chemo CONCACAF ne komebo a ye bo mo de match so no e bi etime fi na se asa na no orwa ni chema best unbeaten streak ebane the world football no at international level na yezi ni kromer from Senegal ni na ze no a mo bo mo de ko Ekoramo ewo Kinshasa kokonya dare na boa ama ne Senegal about the winning streak na omo atetro mo hemuri akwa 25 matches unbeaten na niama deda yepa etimi area mo nya no ko erodo wadi chemo mer from Spain ewo 22 na afi South Africa enso 22 na Morocco minor ejomo na so mo so no ewo 16 na ano edin yepa po echi no oman bi ti se South Korea enso no ekra 15 na eboa na Sheno ada ye pretimiera Montenegro urwani chema the best unbeaten streak ebane the world football at international level omer for Senegal any kramo mulusu match ache ye papa ni na nzo mu jomo na so ejuma na obobono e ya de ano edin ye papa mame Bafana of South Africa omo rival no omo baba be Ramo Jobek obeke ya 2 matches omo against Lesotho and omer for player bia o check here 39 goals and you know where Timmy Abonezi Ronaldo o check countries wa show one mama na e say this here Luxembourg minor was 11 goals and e dey more Hungary was 7 Lithuania almost 7 Sweden so 7 Armenia 7 Andorra is 6 NFA Omaya ye form na just Latvia mo enso didu no 5 Switzerland so no 5 Estonia 4 and Faroe Island so no uwem pa de na just no so no 4 na ze to so sa ejeza mpa ne we giana na so a ejuma no bono ade ano ediane na mo no eboa manema de ye pa etimi ede ma no ano ye confirm ye ma se ne ma de amatora mospe ama brand here friend Jess Pence enya kwenya etimi abo the first game ama England minor no mo say on record zere kede chewa yes, on record no also na babe first player oye Kramunia we see aketimi ama England on national team na AC dananwa after the game no no edin komo se sa ba kwasem na waye no ene mu nchemu no de na okere fan say na Jess Pence Tony Amospe right back no ebo mo de jai.
Hopefully it inspires you. It's a blessing. It's great, and yeah, it's good to make history, and hopefully it inspires young kids around the world that yeah, they can make it as well. They can do what I'm doing. So yeah, so I think whatever religion you believe in, just believe in God. God is the greatest for me personally, and yeah, He never lets you down. So you can see days like today are special, and so because of God for me. So obviously I was surprised. I didn't know I was the first, but yeah, I guess.
That's the no year command or when you Jess Pence about Moderia Baba to your young player now. West Sona Ba, Jinyamidi, or Bompire, Bebromit, Mira Mezaza, Barquasena, Wayano, and where the unknown first player, or ye Muslim, Awaba, Ababi Jamu Bridge, Medama, England minor, and not check here 1,290 feet player, or Bridge Medama, England minor, and he's almost say on only Romuno, and the Abarquasem Kesepa, and Abre Tottenham Bobukuro, yes, in England, or history, Toramos pe ababeye tima omo a produce players do ropa area ma ye form Englander na chese na no edi papa no o check analyze no ne da so no Jess Pence de no area omo ko 80 Aston Villa edu 79 Liverpool etos me 75 Arsenal etos 72 Manchester United and so etos 71 Insiano Everton 71 Chelsea 58 Manchester City 53 and a Blackburn Rovers and so no 48 na West Ham United so no 45 na West Bromwich Albion and so 45 through check here na chese Jess Pence nra wa bomodin ya bakwasem kesia yes in the Toramos in the history of English football no omo abomodin a produce player do pa e de amomo e don sesem no e rame timiera ma no yon nko yes in the niam de de ama Hurricanes so no ababe the 5th most all-time England men's cup na is a pian so no wa ba na ababe to so mako enuma wabo matches doropa eri amon from England no check here Peter Shilton Erika oye 125 caps na de momo when Rooney toss me no so 120 David Beckham toss me and 115 and after so no o check here pin perfect Steven Gerrard no so no ediwa na chese ne de no 114 and I'm not Hurricane aba tosu enuma 190 na waba ababisa pin perfect Bobby Moore ho a yeren sem no eramit Jordan Pickford so no yazine waba ababe the third most clean sheet goalkeeper ere on the paper friend David Seaman and ababe Levontia no so no o check no mu history no player wanya clean sheet do no paper friend Peter Shilton or no ebomo de nya 66 Joe Hart etos me no 43 na Jordan Pickford any David Seaman no nyina ekra 40 na Gordon Banks etoso enaya ono so ekra 35 eboa mane makoye pre timiera mano na Crystal Palace or captain and friend Magay Ebomodenya na first goal. Etimiere maklaba ano maya ye form England after no ono akasa utie nkomo di ramni chimwa odi abano say na Magay abomode den sem na dai.
Get on the score sheet, first goal.
Scoring goals for fun, man. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Great feeling. First of all, good team performance. But yeah, definitely to get on the score sheet, first goal for your country. Yeah, positive.
Fana ne watena mo boejuma edema Crystal Palace boboko na meza agenda nti from no no ne club na postini sa awie meba no mo de ababeto dasa wa captain Magay tie no e de Roma yere tujara boma bibia akoye pa etimiera mana Mame Akimi Asha report ne cheze Moroccan Football Federation no esio mota nechi omo ogire se Ballon d'Or no onu so betimi agere sire na so na de tie yesi Akimi Asha Fakans a chance nchofo a eben ne se nyade so no Ezanzo ni se ni team PSG no omo target pa ene ze ne Utman Dembele ebe jijumadi no ede sine na so nti ono ebaba be kan hu bia ebe ze e division kakra ebe timi abana so no yesi the Moroccan Royal Football Federation no aka so mo de e support no omo giri se juma na awabo no e wo so bo no omo de no je Ballon d'Or no etimi ede sine na so nti no e nkoma Babi Rama, yere tuje timi area ma Arsenal. Omo different their friend Christian Mosquera. Eko kuruam kubu ejuma. Etimi ere ma the Spanish U21 team no. And omo yine se no yo sign edi emomo na Jubi ewo ni 90 baby mti ozo anya 100% fit omo game against Bosnia Herzegovina after the game no first half na copy your media no na kunati nso na agene de Adrian Rabiot na ezo mu di sukunde no di so sa na ina the game no one more ene ewo Agza Alexander Isak uye Liverpool fan am we ninje Ishak ebomodin and the first training no etimi ewura mo nti Alexander Ishak no Koko Ramona yen join any here said enough feeling no is yet here. Partner omo ebo ejumeboa man ya madeda di impediment Ryan House ne ya man fans so anu idea ye di remedy ma weekend di Manchester derby no ebetimi ato yampe for conference refia ye friend Anthony Taylor Erebeko Aquaco handle gamer Manchester City. Obone Man United ebe ni yesi neva no openye friend John Brooks ebe na waboa na ma yi pe timiera mo Chelsea omo akra reso na ye friend Esteval Willian Areni award be ahead of Lami Yamal award be a ene CIES for HS best young player in the world omo gidi zeni Esteval Willian ne modomono ya de wo so chen kwara ni na award no bo modern no na rene ye de toss me no ye Lami Yamal miensa no kwedema Pau Kubasi enafe Wan Zai Emery etoso e9 na Franco Mastantuano ebo modern e place fita eno ya awarda eno roni echima CIES for no area babetu ya cheza kwado nimbo bosisi ano Esteval Willian obujuma etimiere ma Chelsea yen Spain kakra na yeni nkomana famo body beba sene Madrid for bomodi omo training no etimiye koso ani yisema ba omo players na call international break in Ronaba di onze ohra Deni Carvajal no okujira mu bujuma de ma Spain we mu de obi anko international break ni bi oboze ekwechi kakra na eba obohu ada gulemo any other players kokojie mu ebujuma etimiere ma omaman ya na epoama tutu ene koyie pa etimi edi emo mo ntuhwema na akwada we no Alonso so ogidi onimu ogidi ze nejuma no obono so nyamo playing time obeboa amane ma koyie pa era ma club reform Real Madrid na metetete zenne Madrid aso ya wabiem no omo ogidi pa se Ibrahima Konate se na no Luther confirm ya de ma se boy no Arsenal reject Liverpool mo contract no omo ze boy ni bibia baby akọ obe movie a omo gidi so omo club reform Real Madrid no beba ababe journey omo ne omo so no etimi abo ejuma Atletico Madrid omo so ya no Thiago Almada obekia okokoro amukoye ejuma edema Argentina man oba no di praba as weekend omu game a omo ne biare edebebo ani no enya de se Thiago Almada bitimi abana wababe jama bo ejuma etimi area ma omo na Barcelona so no ene yese nema de dadin a weekend omu game again Valentia omo akra na efe ne Mark Bernard ebeba na babe jama bo ejuma omo so omo rese no twinkwa wie no na doctors na bomodi ama ni green light no se ni pra na onya ya na ye ACL August 2024 eruamu no after be say 1 year kakraba ababe toso yesi weekend no likely say Mark Bernard ebeba na wababe jamna game again Valentia no wababe bo ejuma amane ma koyie pa etimi era mo La Liga mpemfo confirm ze La Liga goal of the month August no akọ etimi edi ama Pedri obeke Abasa any UD Lebente edi ebu eni no za long range shot winner Pedri ebo mo de ebu eri share no ne daso a wo enjoy ne omo se no ene ye gua na jeze ye ka goal of the month August e wo se ko etimi eri ma no ntie no edi aba be ready to ga etimi eri ma Thiago Alcantara Luther confirmed man say wa joining Barcelona omo technical staff no ne omo ba aba be ejuma na Thiago ne ejuma ni ye se obo Hansi Flick no obesa aba be Bridger ana gab babeto ono no na technical team no any players in team to no mu di nkomo a bibi wa no aka che coach ne zo ro players na so ye no niam se no giri so mu hia ebeboa mane ma de da ye pa etimiera ma team no na Real Oviedo Kwesi Sibu ebebu ejumere ma Ghana na me club no omuni ejepa na Sibu arrive yo ko training no na club no o check ya omo tweme no bizaze Sibu na akọ ye no zena na Ghana Wani Chema Kwasi Sibo. After so Baba Bridge Medema the Black Stars of Ghana no Ramo, Ewo Rare Obiedu Uzampa, Omo Asian Quine so and Komo Muni Sibu Dino, Yadia na Omu Bisano, the sign of feeling city and was yardene incredible. Oko Bridge Mediama, my fans are Baba Bejini Krumano, and ye fans Ketwa, and to Gidi say, Niji 7 club and so more as a bell tacos, to go to Tuado, Real Bedio for your Modamase. Zena moton sa from me for an oba e baba be yeju mo gidi ze ni sema e kwede mo ano e dempa ya huza no pe wi na Juventus so e bo modern 2025-2026 season omo tejesi no omo timi onveli no ya de ano e dempa huza omo legends ni o ma sei ana omo bo modern ye no Juventus omonte Jesse no jawo papa omone Adidas for ere ye dwumepo amane amadeda ye pa etimi ere team na nei unveiling pa na oze Gigi Buffon edimoa eni urema kefran tu amo any other ones no ere no maboa na ne amadeda ye pa etimi ere club no yomonko Inter Milan for so confirm is omo eni total 94 abomode omo so omonte Jesse a omo de bebo edwuma no omo de ababont no ye Juventus ana se we ye Inter and on my pomodi almost almost TJC no no 94 about betu ya cheze 2025-2026 no and no mo di ejuma na Manuel Akanji apomodi ashe training ase with Inter Milan was a former player in Manchester City na ni or no join a club no after say na Benjamin Pavard and so ramu kwa kubo ejuma era mo Olympic Marseille Manuel Akanji no Akimidis ere obana wa babeboa na ne makoyi kama pa so era ma club former Inter yeron common erametimi edi amana to no after the men from Rome Germany oro ani chemo Sabana Straza any training no etimi e call so ni answer Bayern and Munich omo players e call international break in kobo ejuma ere ma Germany minor e beat say Jonathan Ta Segi etimi unveil on my brand here your friend Casper Dosbeck na ohe na o join ya unveil nechi no yes JC number 9 no share baby ejuma na Casper Dosbeck ebo modern etimi e kasa after say ni wasa ba baby ejuma da ma ya so say you know the name 7 dan
ever since. So yeah, when the opportunity came, I didn't doubt.
What did you miss the most?
The stadium here.
LTL no year command in a brand here friend Dosbeck abomodi aba betu gezanzo oboya ekoye na ne wasaba o se areba ko free pa e de Johan Cruyff Arena o chekeze romuti ebu ejuma supporters ni edida de ni age se na wasen aba be ramoboa mane makoye pera ma na UC ono aka no otwe no beze mienu bi na ensheda krandu na epomode na etimi asha azera ne omurom na omode kokoma share sans a picture na ba no unim picture kro no abo modern na player ojiri so be share e de awram no aboa ma na ma koye para man to join na da so a na ezo no Thomas Muller and a ball modern a top ya a didi inside the bus ya Marcelo 10th and a 9th no a Luka Modric na Rima Paulo Maldini ewo 8 and a 7th no and so a Vinicius Junior na 6 na Steven Gerrard feet no a Gigi Buffon na Chelsea no Rima na Abasa Baba Bedu ne so no 4th no Luis Figo mo ne ade na Iniesta mo eto aso a ni nyina no boa manema de dadi so etimi e de ma no ne ro wani chemo turns here and before confirming says here Rising Star of the Month Award for August no ekwede Nico Paz Real Madrid player na yes 2026 no obana wababe join omo no and omo giri say ba ne sa bosome na ejuma boy no o de toto omo maka no wa na chese ne de no e ya de wo so ye papa ya pomode etimi e de eno amana eboa na hyehye no akoyi kama pa so etimi amana ye de wonsem no ewuramu so etimi area amount is American no o akonya so be join here live on a Fakye TV na wabomodi etimere wadwenche no aba in a form of text message 0207543637 0207543637 and oko yin Facebook page wa Fakye TV o join here ho na wabomodi na wadwenche no etimi aforebe na yetimi akenke the amount man recall na men kenkan kakra message saba on Facebook ni enko yenim na was the Gordon DM was it the best rapper, the best foreign sport distributor, the most sensational sports personality, officer of all fresh news, the only man who can break it down and touch it down. We wait for you, that for Luther King. On MK. Good afternoon, Abu. Thank God it's midweek and I can't wait for Sunday EPL. Manchester United versus Manchester City. I'm enjoying the best sports show live from GOPDC Limited, Kari Eastern Regional Kable. Good afternoon, I'm watching you live from Akim Achiansi Jamenka. Update on me on FC Barcelona news. Barcelona is the best club ever so far. Kwame Blay, please, Barcelona is the best club ever so far. Watching the show live inside WhatsApp Benso, Western region. Greetings to my wife, Jennifer Amapia, inside Akema Chelsea, Edison Baden, Chelsea all the way, Fadiga Maestro. Ketiazo Kreku should formally inform the Ghana Premier League referees to protect our number one, Benjamin Asare, as the season is about to commence. We shouldn't lose Benjamin Asare at the US World Cup because of injury. Biaga, I love you guys. Watch you live from Akima Safo. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm watching you live from Kwawa Sakraka, St. Paul SHS. Man United players must be serious because their huge salaries. Their greetings to Divine, Admi, Pope Sarge, Anafi Benjio, Shaker, and Excellency inside Kwawa Sakraka, St. Paul SHS, and we are the other Baby Ramu, Ewano, Nanaya Benetton. Good afternoon, Abu. It's always fun watching you guys. Give it up. No, you're the other pretty good Chakapama, Chama, no. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm watching you live at Sabo Zongo. The upcoming Ghana Premier League will be tough. We need to all play our role. And we will ensure good league this season. The other ebe na na konsu kuju krom ne dia no ze the Ghana's update wenya and a Renat Asma or the live emoji by Neymar Junior. Good afternoon, Abu. Keep the fire burning. My greeting to all Liverpool fans. There is something I want to share because our players at all when they need the Black Stars, our players at all when they are in the Black Star shirt. And in Africa, Ghana has the best player in Africa. Ghana have the best players in Africa, but we play poor football. Or they forgot before you can play club team unless you are in the national team before you can get a good club to play. The other bar ABOU Ramono Benji and Francis we are watching live from Francis area. How far with a poly case? We still need justice. The league is about to resume. Greetings to my hard working MC, Honorable Wisdom, Ose Buama, Okunkom no di Ramo. And the poly case in I court transfer there's a prosecutor, the judge and intimate report. It has on the court 9th October. the Enra Erum no Emil Smith. Abu, you guys are doing a fantastic job. The other by Lloyd Gray. Hi Abu, good afternoon. More update on Chelsea Cam. Eva Smith, I watch you live from Techiman and Abantuma Bekui single. More update on Real Madrid Atom 1. More update on Real Madrid and Thomas AJ Adomakon. Good Kofi Mole high no deba Ebabe Ramon Tuzori no obetimi de aba Eram ebe na ya bomodin na ya kinkan e de amount na aboa na nhyehyɛ no etimi adeda din pa izanze ne no ya kase ne mo na edi dwuma no ntu message no eba mehwe na makinkan na aboa manema akwera ma Solomon Abeka the high in Ramo acoustic donko. Black Stars need a new coach for the World Cup. Alaska Handball, good boy Michael. Good afternoon, Abu. Please update me on Jude Bellingham. Akroke Junior Teo, watch you live from Akroke. Happy birthday to my biological sister Olivia Ose Anoche, aka Ikia Odo of Akroke. Junior Teo Shatter, the whole Ghana. Akroke no deba Ebe Ramo, Rich God Kinson. Nedia no say a good boss man. The other Baby Ramo, Ewa no menko na menkeka we kakra or your WhatsApp na ansana nino ya hwena dia bomodena dia kebia ato aso etimi area ma. Was it good afternoon Abu Diaby? There is no transmitter from Pujos Koforidia. I'm really enjoying the show. More update on Manchester United, the other Ebababi Ramoa, I always feel happy when I hear you guys' voice. Biaga, Akima Safo, and on Sodi Fiaba, Ebabi Ramu, Ewanom Kama. We also good afternoon, Abu. We thank God the international break is over. Go Chelsea, go EPL, London is blue. I'm Barry Maba from Seiko City. And on the Ramu. Good evening, guys. You are really doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm a Madrid fan. To me, they should attend the ceremony for the sake of their players. Oheneba Isaac from Sunyane, Watchman, no deba Ebabi Ram. Good afternoon, Diaby. This is your man Azig inside them. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Extend my greetings to my man Aluta, the best IT man in them. Aluta Joso, and I will also you too much, boss. More update on Real Madrid by Madridista Junior. Greetings to my baby boy Obin Ensu Forcing, Kineben John Boy, Ebisco, and Emasem Scammer. The Ode Eba Babi Ramon. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. I'm watching you live from Sabo Zongo. The upcoming Ghana Premier League will be tough. We need to all play our role, and we will ensure good league season. Pretty good Chakapama. Pedri believe with a little addition of goals, he can also win the Ballon d'Or because Rodrigo Cascante, Rafinha also believe he didn't get the needed recognition he deserved upon all performance he gave last season. So he has also started being selfish, and pressure is also on Lamine Yamal to score or assist in every game. So he is also desperate for goals. All this leads to egos, and something must be done about it. Hansi Flick should manage the situation by making sure there is a proper teamwork. Else, we are dead this season. This one and Kua Nidia or the area more light on Ghana. Good afternoon, Abu. Please, is it this player the Black Stars is going to use? These players the Black Stars are going to use to play the World Cup, or there is another players? I'm all July from Seri Koko Krum, and my greetings to my lovely mom Adediakon and my senior my sister Emilia at Seri Koko Krum. I'm Godfred from Seri Koko Krum on Odifi Bababira Madrid. I'm Nesta AJ from Kasen. Real Madrid is the best club in the world. And good afternoon, Abu. I really like your show. Please update me on Chelsea. May God bless you all. Watch you live from Sunyane Oduma. Say I'm bad Nedia or the Bear. Good afternoon, Abu. I don't understand. If somebody score a goal, then you put the ball to the net. What does it mean? As if somebody don't. I don't understand. If somebody score a goal, then you put the ball to the net. What does it mean? Now, hey. I'm enjoying your program. This rocks and watch you live from Tibani in the Upper West region. You are second to none. Yet I say, hello, Abu. You do all. I'm Anas Pedri from Techiman. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm from Breman, Amanfupon. Sabi will do unbeaten treble with Real Madrid this season. Ozi Nimade Rough and we are the twice. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Kwesi Boateng Jr. from Achema Kofoidia. You guys are doing a wonderful job. Barcelona is the best club in the world now. Black Stars need a new coach for the World Cup. Utuado Diena and we are the also a rebellion. Mariana, mena mo me ba messages in the Dawson. Member be clear ni nyina dia mama dia number 0207543637 0207543637 ya ho meba pe abayafo na ba na dia ka ye da to aso dia mama ye ba sisia. Alright, some mama kwaba be made badge ma di kesi no so still yara sutima ya boyjma ya bana ya baba be din komo. Right ranking Mayola, good afternoon to you once again. The fantastic Abu alongside the sports crew. Yes, it is a new day with another blessed life. So keep up the good work for Mayola. Nedi obo monte ereba be round and sorry. Mejiri ze bro baby obia. Neme ko yere ma. Mazo abetwe kwaku am ye. Bro kose why na kakra krebefa. Greetings to all the crew members. I'm watching you mate na shedding so Francofi. My guy, good job to you all. Filippo Kwabre Kesemabu, Man United will beat Manchester City. Greetings to my daughter from Pomanswe Chan Felix and my mother Aunt Mary of Geneso. Filippo Diano Daniel Okwan. Nedianoze Danny from say Yabo. So please update me on Real Madrid. Yedi Ken Abomodi Dion Komo Francofi. Please Abu update me on Real Madrid and Kotoko. Madrid the end when Kotoko the end beba. Wasiu Adams. I'm all Jerry show live and clear at Techima and Jakon Community Day Senior High School. From Wasiu Adams AK4 in Fakye Sport. I'll say Sumpadi Ejumapa. No yet your bomodin Nedi Irama. Mani Daddy George being good afternoon. Abu Liverpool is winning the league. The also a team Eddie Abraham Nuntimadi Edinburgh. born in Facebook page where na ya bomode na yet me akin kind kama pa e dia amazan juma di ni akase ha ne de e ma on show credit o and should data bank was here kind Abu please the name is still Akwesi Bontof. What you like from Asante Mampon New Damang boss please it will be better now to start coach Tuado before things get wrong. He can't be our coach at the World Cup. Please come what may. Krobia will beat Brekum Chelsea by a long goal to nil. Inshallah. Greetings to my lovely wife Agnes Ekwienima and my lovely daughter Evet Osei Echan at Asante Mampon New Damang and on the back. Greetings to you. Abu, which player won the player of the month August in the EPL? Mabanga from Kijina Bruce all the way. As the player of the month August EPL na Bibomoyi.
My nomination but
nomination the winner number T train and is a winner kwaba na be winner. Good afternoon Abu. The show is live in cleanser Hafo and Kasim. You are really doing a great job, boss. Can you please update me on Kunya injury and also help me with the current combined 11 of Man United and Man City? I have for Gaucho and also Nedi Odeba. Good afternoon, bro. I'm all you live from Aduato. No, yet you're also at the Beba and Dino and Ramo. Good afternoon, Fakye TV. As the era of Pep has ended, blue is the color, football is the game. They see our shadows. See our shadows, you're the best, especially Baby Aboko there.
Oh, Alhamdulillah. What do I so here?
No way, pa.
Sedanya media.
Now, and all the may fine.
Could have come on the doors, but yeah, the one cram and some from who's sister so show. Who's sister no hill will also be 200 Ghana man. Aye,
Yamaja.
Also, I know, say, tell alarm to or say, I treble better about the show. I didn't see Champa. I just saw say,
Chakrani, you win. Okay, Anna.
Where do I?
You near the beach.
Without our cars, I mean, I have no idea.
I also cram, I'm in Tonka, and I'm the old shake, I check a crap. Tell him in Tonka.
And Boba was sent a Saturday, but I mean, I'm here, TMT.
Saturday we are.
But that's a TMT.
Saturday, the IGM watch you by the Mukakra.
Or you might use that as or chance of Lulu.
Chimney Mukakra.
What's that Thursday? Okay, na Friday. So,
but we need maybe a man is scheduled so the huge money there. But it's the last time, no.
When you come and the Politan.
No, I can't quite the also. All one with the intro no one in Shaba. Now, back on all the money because he's
conditions the doors, not recent regulations the doors.
Military now. Military now.
But to work, I don't try. And then,
Bounty and then I sweat. Can't say, you are saying football pie. See, I'm a boy.
You're quite what's my door for him?
You're now control. Yeah,
now do now the Tiana this year. But who's my car is any here?
The Abu Kabi to be Kabiana. Okay.
You're good anyway, uncle.
Well, Ajumaya, we Yanchi for the first place. The majority will be our way, and Yamin Kane in Idaho. Or any Ajumaya, we a dear never ma. Ochine bi obesori abeka se untu ba bia fo se oba ode ne beba asasu se meye adwuma ya we bi ede na be mo ayesa
ba ze me no na maka za ze ne bi acho
anti ede na inform sa decision
o me ba na be ezo obo player bi dia tia metia
ede na inform sa decision
ne ma na be fam adwuma nim na ne ma bi eya ne some treatment bi ne ade no ti o trans ya wanya say experience na ube make sure so ma ba so nyere
MFS
ma ba fa but one thing is all ye den a o mu jani ma you be fa bi afim
okay ko ade na be mo tu ba bi fo say o ma na nye adwuma we bi
yankasa de you are liberty to do whatever
until ba bi decide so be adwuma ya we bi you support him wholeheartedly
or recovery by junior.
Okay. Maestro, who two bar for 7 man in my baby?
Oh, are they? You mean no one again, dear Coba? Oh, no one's never the hell.
But so you be our support.
Okay,
I get it.
I
say, no, wouldn't they tell me we ask our question? Kylian Mbappe na akodi nkomo na ose ontu ne ba biafo so nkomo bo onye bi da Mbappe so ontu ne ba fo se wawo ne ba ba asaso yeso na otu ne fo se omebobo da bi onye bi da on na asam na waka na da screen so no are lucky to just come out and enjoy a show without knowing what happens behind the scenes. Honestly, if I don't have this passion, the world of football would have disguised me a long time ago. I would never advise my child to step foot in the football world. Emodru. I don't think na me busa say e dey na be ma we decide say untu uba fo say adwuma we ye uba meye bi. Football a lucrative business. It is a business that pays. Aside Sikana Edemauno, it gives you fame, worldwide recognition. And then there is no country on the planet Earth. Overbody name Kylian Mbappe. Sa country no. Empty the name Kylian Mbappe. He might not be popular in our country no so. But one way or the other, the name Kylian Mbappe has found itself to be heard or mentioned else our country. In terms of fame, he has it all over. He can walk into every room. Our dignitaries, big men, and a ma Mbappe will walk there easily. In terms of wealth, Adia Yedisikato Ewa Sasu Isu. Kweku, name it. If only it has a price, Kylian Mbappe can purchase it. But he's telling us, he said, on to the baffle, say, Jumana, on ona yen yema we nyinano, ne baby nkoyebi. Why? Because when it comes to yena yeti echia yesheno, kuku unaro and I will expand the conversation into whatever juma or yet said ye, kuku yeti the otifia or share utie. Ono de 3 abo was Sony TV, me pesa share Fakye Sports. Na mi tie Fakye ABOU me nipa ne maestro me penasem me nipa ne Ricardo me penasem me nipa ne ABOU me penasem me nipa ne Luchakin me penasem. I want to watch them. Bakwaku before edin amaboy nyina will come sit on the television e be so camera na si omo so ama nipa na kasa mo watene behind the scenes eniema bebre ene koso. That person need to make sure say obe putu sa ne mani nyina together. Obe putting in behind to have a solid face, a well-positioned face, well-mannered to be able to deliver. Not only Yejumai, not only footballers. Teacher ni before so baby rock classroom say or baba chirade no. Kweku enema wo fo amu fie. Ono ne nyankopon nko anenim. But so be rock classroom where he need to master that courage say irrespective of the what go through. I was so to be able to make sure that we be impacting knowledge into the student or more classroom or so far doctor or far nurse I know more DNA because omo is a matter of life and death or be jini pankwan kwakuniema what go through nyina that person need to put it behind before so obetima operate patient before so obetima conduct test no wire prescription ama wakwa akwaji wundru. They need to put everything behind. For security services, so are you soldier, so are you police, so are you fire, whichever position and as a service will belong to. Before so baba you know so or ye be dia ball mine ho ban make us say or no kasa kra na ho ban bo ewo fam but they so on Ghana for ho ban and that person will come and do everything. The otie nim and the will go through. So everybody have the right to criticize. But who the American nyina dinipa. Yeah, na ya camera esi so no. Footballers. Any yejuma ya and then any yejuma aya camera esi so. Because the other ones are mabubo din nyina kweku say camera esi so most people are not watching you. People are not seeing what is happening. And sometimes you can master the courage now the aya hini but obi e show. Sisi a otie. Say oyam from so sisi ya the ohwe obi ahu. But obi gina classroom one enipa kakra bi no de obobo obetima trainia ye bibi obegina park no so one chance pe enu ntina sa akode bo nyom ka asasa mo gina no ya genkwa mfom so ba akopɛ na ne dia asesa just one mistake in 2010 Obi a boss am waje di oba penalty back up against Uruguay. Asam waje di ansesa and some Ghana for person omo ka de kire ni bia omo ka e de kire no. Mbappe say you're lucky. We just come sit down without knowing what happens behind the scenes. There are times and some amount for candy for now we see a kind of more mono and near maybe or maybe by you. Sanya money now will not even let you have free mind to concentrate on Udi Bejina Park is no see a kind. But support now or no day shabono. Webe to any Sikati Park so not in the TV or nim near my AC of the Babas. Into Bejina Park there is no one to deliver. That person without being merciful will be raw and harsh on you. Because you say you've been paid huge sums of money at the end of the week, at the end of the month, a friend of millions of dollars into what you say you must deliver. But it is not all time. And the sika ebit mama will be deliver. Sometimes people need environmental serene. People need environment that will let them have peace of mind to operate. Kwekubet mako baby akoye adwuma. Sika na ye de ma wo no e bia esopa, but asumdua wouldn't you not be able to deliver at the apex. Wo be ko baby nso akoye adwuma. Sika na ye de be ma wo no e wo fom, but asumdua ubenyanti you will be able to deliver better than baby a ye ma wo sika kese no. Until sometimes it is not all the time. And a sika na ye de be ma wo ne kese but you need an environment that will accommodate you. Environmental, you have to find yourself in a society and as in an environment. The people over there believes in your vision and your dream. To be able to allow you, to encourage you, motivate you, say, oh, you nipa, just like efficiency of a machine, and you're 100%. There are days you will not be able to deliver at your best. In those moments, you need people to encourage you. You need people to back you. But in the sporting world, it is not like that. Your told season when our savior, you gave them 20 goals, 10 assists. The next season, ABOU, you've not been able to deliver that 20 goals, 10 goals. The supporters will come after you. Team in penny for so when young for believing in you are, they will come after you. At the end of the day, you will lose your position. They will sell you out without even finding out what is wrong. And until the last time, Yedi Kopa man kobo hamebe kachira will say, and near my boy needs to go through and he said he had family, he had friends, at least in the Chelsea team, he had 1 or 2 people. I'm not the go-to people. One, Tosin ABOU. Say a drew time and none no. So who say why he will run to him, confining him and say who will be able to excel. So over this boy on your screen, Kylian Mbappe yedi no nkomo baby you free. Any baby I want to my baby draw. Kuku, he is one person every time I get opportunity to talk about him. I say one thing, say he has always defeated Adia. I say Obi 80 or 4 who this and now say Obi Emma with interest. What is due you? As a young boy in the French national team, there were big boys ahead of him, but it is this boy who stood up and said, image right. Someone my young with you, no man fire the woman farmer, ya yentiase. Asasiano, people thought said, I know yet if you should win too much, or pesika, or you say. But at the end of the day, of fighting yana eba ye sikano, Olivier Giroud, Antoine Griezmann, Hugo Lloris, mention the big boys are not one national team before him. A good time a years can komoji ana omanje. Omobaye. Obiaje ne die. But it is this boy who stood up, started the fight before say enkunimdie ne ba no omo maka ombedi so mfaso. Na say Real Madrid who back and forth kakra by with PSG. They see on the Paris Saint-Germain for them. They seen that still they still have case pending before the court. PSG claim 90 or no claim 70 million, and they are still fighting for it. He's somebody who thinks that a nipa who juma any year. The media one city from Adiamame, but the society a we are snide team no. So who will be a time be who demanded for a writer. People will see you the bad person. No, I treat you a cansem aye niema ensem fata edi you one careful you will be touted as the Judas baby. But he's saying say upon sa niema ni na or no de the tear ye he has been able to have that strong mentality what triumph edia first do be wadri but e bia na ba no entime nya sa akukudru no enti ono ne nkutu fu say koye. But if you have the will, the ability, now also feel say you can psych yourself and deal with the pressure that comes with it. So be it. But so no, and a catch us a corner cover ball in there. He's not going to do that. And I think that it is a lesson all of us can learn. So I don't know what talent, no person you are pushing. But so on this our talent now, do not say because Abu Dhabi succeeded in becoming a top journalist, and automatically my son, my daughter can also become a top journalist. So what the potentials or what the talent now all back in it is a different thing. But so on it, we've seen players be but they still want them to. It should not be like that. The fact that you became a successful footballer does not mean that Oba and so be successful. And I think that it is something, a message we all will learn something from it. Andra, yes, international we know now. Ellen Holland now they now all you know. I am not me share boy in age. The last time you be in home come about 2 months ago with the numbers and then in the me share na dey na all you na yem shishimi. Onunti na me person my punch in 1,000 and because the rate at which this boy is coming with speed. Supreme. No way to imagine and in the next 10 years and when it comes to goose, every record will be broken. Yes. So Ellen Haaland 8 me go with the pace na ekutano no. Pram na be a change of club be a man na Pep Guardiola be a Freeman City am a new coach be a ma system and niema and break it down when Timmy and live up to that. I think that he has the potentials of destroying every record of football in terms of goals any money. But to think that no way for say 11-1 yes World Cup qualifies. Country wa share more goals. Na Australia 31-0 against American Samoa. Na we there.
Time now no more you know.
Yeah.
Oceania continent. No?
Difference of 20 goals still remaining. After the no way 11 and still no more 20. Many so be bit my equal way. It is possible, but I don't see that happen anytime soon. And to think that Ellen Haaland, because Jumana or and Drano, she had 376 games, already 310 goals. That is astonishing. Incredible. The rate at which Unia numbers no. Oh pushy at the corner. Let's put it on record. He's not playing for the Spanish national team. And MON-FRI, Portugal, Germany, Italy, England, and now Belgium. He's playing for Norway with all due respect. But still, the numbers keep on increasing anytime he gets the opportunity. And to think that in the Premier League, since 2022-2023, I'll join the Premier League, it is only Mo Salah and Hashem more goals in the Premier League more than him. 104 in 100 games. That is astonishing. Go and assist involvement from 2022. And they are, you can say, 100 games, 104 go and assist. Aside Mo Salah 108, difference of 4, and will be in terms of the involvement, it will goes. Since our about Premier League, I think that so the speed is say ya never to us so the ako Premier when he's 20 something 24, right? Otimia bought 10 account that takes him to 34. And Obetimia bought so bought with the pace of Messi and Ronaldo now 40 years then it's going to be very, very difficult.
Or the current you never did. Nah, yeah, matches no more. Yeah, near Ibebum. Oh, no, I'll get BRGC Pram, Madia.
The matches in the doors, and never goes in the doors. As I understand the fatigue in the but the more games, the probability is goes in the doors. I was through.
I agree, but also the Bema or non sonai wins a Brebebum.
Of course.
Well, the Ronaldo
and the stitcher, no, so they be Ronaldo
people
with that height, no.
Ronaldo ni Messi. But already who you bet.
Of course,
Ibrahimovic still on
yes. So Ronaldo super height.
Yes. The already who you bet man. As I said, there be possible.
Everything is possible.
The last time Obi shall be din komore me so o tintin de nka ozo kobri kana mizanzo ni Ibrahimovic o say ah. Na mizanzo ni Messi o say ah. Messi aje Ballon d'Or say. No remember. Ibrahimovic ah. Mo mu so bi so wa mo so ordinary one dey bi. Ade bia na ye
it's all about say the over fare.
Sa ne wa bia be on the be yard no. So unia de no ne matches ni ayi no. Ebe ba but Abib kura na ebo boy o mu bre o.
Of course. Of course. And there will 2 days time. No was about difficult. No, I mean, Chelsea in common. I'm catch Chelsea. I'm afraid for Enzo Maresca. The same thing now to Pep Guardiola. One woman see the players no way piano. Numbers need Dawson. So when you're careful, and then you have Anthony. We nya ponche de na kan. Na maka so oboa. Ivan Toney say, for me the Saudi Pro League is on the par with the Premier League. If Ali were in the Premier League, we'll give it a go and we'll close the top 4. It's a quality league and people should not turn their noses up. We saw how Hilal played against Man City and beat them. See, players know about Saudi League, you know. I'm the icing on the kick. Saudi League and taking the France League level. For Premier League, I will not say they are there. But in terms of competitiveness, there are some of the major leagues in Europe waiting this Saudi League in the competitive nature and they are to turn. If it is say, so I'll take your Portugal more any other. No, I think that Saudi League, you know, a draw because all 4 teams now the quality they possess, just like Ivan Toney Ekache, and that's all for our team now, Ali team now in the Premier League, they can do better than most of the clubs. That squad Nikutom and yes, Saudi League. Now the same squad are walking into the Premier League. They will not win the Premier League, or they will find it difficult. But at least a top 10 finish is possible. So for Hilal team, a top 10 finish is possible.
Relegation.
Our Premier League.
Our Premier League. We don't know. Can because of the Momo League. Hey, Unia Butro, Nana de la Co. Nana de Uye de Majo. Kajo Nyazo Nyabutru, Nana no ko. Who's our Konya Man City? Yasho Mutumo the guy. Hey,
Man City
EPL. A cabo of a dono.
The
EPL.
You're for machine that could be
top 5 league. No, that's who grow for a corner with no
Italy.
Oh, how do I card that I easy biao. How they be a France kaka. France or at least what the
Germany will beat me the second and not third. Oh, Germany. Germany is.
We are so like so you really who has a Louis Premier League?
Sounds very well. It's only the Premier League, even in the Spanish Premier League. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
Premier League in the over Premier League in the over Brabi. The Premier League, you know, maybe we will say a farm league, but this particular season, quality of one league in the
But what you have to say, France from
France, the PSG,
Germany from
Germany, so fine.
With a good coach, they can compete in the Premier League.
Of course,
Mary.
Premier League
with a good coach,
who
understands the Premier League and understands them. Don't pulley in mommy. Don't pulley almost squad in mommy.
I had it.
They can compete in the Premier League. I'm coach no why.
Ali, I don't want to go in the new one.
I think say yeah.
My sure almost almost squad. Inzaghi or Hilal.
Where Ali no. We are the Asian champions. But yeah, Firmino more.
If Omunia good coach, he can compete in the Premier League.
Ali.
Premier League na ye kan.
Omu coach Matia just say
on to me pulley weight.
But Omunia to say Inzaghi bia with the Hilal side.
Oh, Omunia Inzaghi bia. Omunia Inzaghi bia. Kwaku, we are not a bad side. That we squad ni.
Edward Mendy.
I was on my lads here, boy.
Edward
Mendy. Line up on mistake no more. Ibe Babe Shaw. Roger Ibanez.
Yeah, Roger Ibanez. I will not show. Na Frankesi abem finfin. Mares wo ho. Sir Enzo Meliot, that boy, no ball entrant Frankfurt. Sorry, Stuttgart. A Juma or year in the Champions League for Stuttgart. Now we thought the European teams require Bedin Echi. I know Omokofan the
manager in the Premier League.
Solid team.
If not so big,
or the Ashamat money.
Premier League,
solid team.
Premier League, you goalkeepers be brave or more than from saying.
I said you would Mendy better than Manchester United goalkeepers or more win.
Who? England #1 cry instead of Huni. England #1.
No, don't go there.
Minkasa me go. Instead of Huni. And you pay for. No,
don't go there. Hey, pick for what is England? So I got 10 hours.
Champions League winner
10 solid hours.
So make Mafa
10 solid hours.
So make Mafa Hilal line up on our back. Production meet my boy.
One more than I'm running here. I told you, we got 10 solid hours.
Consider good.
10 solid hours.
So Umbenya Hilal for line up now. That Hilal team in the Premier League, a bit me up boy with more top 4.
Teams that even in the Champions League,
opportunity can come. Jao can tell. Oh, okay,
but whereas we have a corner. Also, time would be a Casadia League. Massa, Susuha, when you mean
harmony. I squad the can was squad that way.
Now, no,
squad with
Milinkovic Savage,
Malcolm Premier League. Well, who can they compete?
I'm a compete.
I want to.
Who squad you? Number 10, okay, any
Malcolm, nobody's be a wood of a.
Let me a team that a player that what Bob was going to pay you.
I actually.
Cancelo or Koulibaly, Bonu, Dam, Tabati, Womena, Habi, our leather. Habi.
Now, Habi, now I kick off. Let them go straight. I'm at all.
You have a pragmatic coach. Inter Milan team no the buy no. Mean to be compared to Inter Milan team no. But this one Inter Milan team na ball final against Paris Saint-Germain now. To me now o make also be compare. Enye hu aburu su che bebre bia o
su bebre
ko ye hu che bebre enye hu
so the side la final team ne ba aburu we mu su bebre
enye hu che ni bebre bia
achire no crapo la o ela ba so make no ali kick off 11:30 mo ba bo so mo di bebi oyo no afa adama tra na basaro ayiwo na wa isi no
na ye hu ni che
wa sheda o de ate ba we mu de ku ahabi
enye kwaku enye bad sa
odi mbobo oni majuma
enye bad sa
omo fa nasre de na
me seen teams omo wo other leagues mu ayi hu mu teams e bia e wo so ne wo form ne ade but if given the opportunity in other leagues they can perform.
Saudi need omo bo for the 2034 World Cup no na omo qualify for players who could have
eno na nchani na no omo players wo ha omo ye quality players ye hu omo wo FIFA ye Club World Cup na see you. Ne team we na share Manchester City as a him for.
Yeah.
Anyway mo. Kwaku in a game that yebo Manchester City upon was last season still. Ni hu so me a favorite to lift the FIFA Club World Cup with everything available.
I'm gonna Madrid board draw.
And no be ana kwaku. Per squad here that way. The per squad here that way di.
Hey, no almost ratings on winya any.
That's how far and so mamo.
4.6
the West Champions League final.
Final no ma kwaku. Kwaku we di. Some kitan cars ya usifo.
Yeah.
Cha hanugulu usifo. Bawela die.
Chebi so sa
usifo. Then so ma usifo. Kwaku di ma ku usifo mo. To the team nim anim one dey way sharp. But on this day o ma fa hia ba. When a normal day Darwin Nunez when a form no gina so ba so we twa turam. Nti o mu team
your boy you your boss soccer.
O team tezu.
Your boss soccer.
Champion your mobo.
Your bobo.
The kind of evenly distributed will be our one so any dey kakra o mo dey bo. Ba ko sa ye ni Messi wa ahia na wo wa bobo games no
betime bisa waze
betime abuza me
say ezi akonya ba na ye ma visa say ko Saudi US ai mana beko
mingo ye dey
Saudi US mana beko
it depends on the
squad
say me ko bobo me choose Saudi over
US squad man
na yo wonya na enche inta for na say ha chi Khalid Koulibaly ngwa
no say no bi no And Ruby no. Kuli bali nkwani. So what I say? Ndu onu nie no be share chire wa. Hwe koku mu fivio koku search me ko be savage o.
Why?
Ono ne yeka na asem no.
Adela why?
So on Malcolm wo ho. The dashing man so gina nimu o. O ka ku team ne bad.
Ala ayi Helal for come you say no with you now yo. I did have you say no we so league.
Ala ere.
I think we dey we mo.
Na dey do enye.
I feel about the just Ronaldo so league.
Enya afi Ronaldo mo team no afi no manya team a. Otum say mo mia kakra.
We try to wa be sa ba cast.
Oh, the last time I catch you. Na no ada boy on boy. Otum say no man na ko yi say the go. But afi ni mo mia kakra with omo team no from a chiro bani na to say he say no nya Ronaldo nko a ne ba gi bia that time na ase obenya amanfo a ombe living off a lot of pressure if on one kasa mpeso obebobo no ko betima hono ogim na mu anapa watimi ahyegondi Saudi Arabia ni de kwaku abaso so your country now when is where hunu apeso de ya dia each and every single time you work towards it Fakye adwuma omo ye
yeah
and look at how our omuside Cameroon efa so. The first time they had opportunity to play in AFCON, they are 3 points away. So many almost first ever World Cup appearance. Oman Timian qualify for AFCON 2025. To say Ghana DIABY. But Omu do winner to Omachi. And they've given us consistency. The beautiful football they give on the field of player. Didn't your mama AFCON when they come, they give you beautiful girls. Omunim support and omumfa Jason so omo nsenzi omo and as you to omia na ebomo omuyam no kakra sa na atunu say omo mount and in Ivory Coast they really displayed obi otina TV akihwe bi afili na ya ho so the national team that omo about to stay and since 2013 na omo qualify Rome AFCON as no o show omo 2023 Rome quarter finals near that they've shown say they are trying to be a football nation. They've played games against big national teams of Africa and they don't even concede. They played against Egypt. It was a 0-0 score line. Look at the game they played against Cameroon. They won against them. This is a country that our population said that Nisorosa. Many players are locally they play football. So they are always on the hunt for players. Free Portugal and Kakran Bobo ABA. Portuguese league, you know, ABA. Say money at the and they riding on how FIA Jumano. And if you look at them, they've built a niche for themselves that pragmatic approach. A coach who understands the players that are available to him. When we get you on a counter attack, we are far gone here. Look at the goal they scored against Cameroon. And they've really worked on that and they are achieving their purpose. If Omutimi qualify for World Cup, and if you look at the 2 games they are to play, one is against Libya and the European boys in the group as watching history. And that will tell you that since 2013 that they qualify for AFCON, they've never looked back. And they are really working. They almost Jumano and say as a country. When you build upon Nyoma Wayadada, now you don't change hands as that is the way to go. And I think they are more basso. Now gradually, so why both football nations and I say national teams they will come to tournament in 2023. They only lost on penalties to Omaya friend in South Africa.
Oh, almost share Ghana. How would I share a first game? I feel command free mini on the national team.
Why?
College Dolphin.
Hey, gentleman player. Kakuja Menkasa. But I don't know my interest. The Wagu should tell you they've come to stay.
As you thought up, just say a pow. Boy, let me Bogala for a could show Mugulo than Wako Kabala. Ina, or with this only, as I you don't want to move. You see, a local coach is wrong. And a coach is the movie we could do my show. I don't know. Now, say, a coach would teach other players, Jinabo Muse, or expose, you know. Oh, crowd. I'll play position be all about your comfortable. As a brow, but not one boy. Let me be. But to coach is
and there's something that but for now they are doing well. and yemo also for that wonderful job of moye kwaku.
Now, most of one the second smallest man who's na be visa that so I'm qualify for the World Cup now.
Yeah, I think they need to check for the
population. We drew 1 million. No,
would be the second smallest nation by population to ever qualify for the World Cup.
I think that the smallest nation, Iceland, in 2018, they were 332,000 thereabouts.
You women are very second. But we women are say
on your quick number. I don't Portuguese here, Portuguese.
I don't want create a board of a job. I don't speed is our crazy my shoe. Who could be catch you yeah,
and he's going to play for Real Madrid one day. So I just say, and you know, you're mocking very far.
And I'm checking this year, my boy. There was last year 500 and something thousand.
Ah, the man check
very population.
And it's a how many?
500,000.
500,000. Is it how many? Baby was on your board. Many. And I'm not Portugal. I'm not to be brief. We are last year. My current one, now we are last year population. Ronaldo massive for
the data reporter 2025 report 526,000.
Okay.
Oh, early 2025, and obviously they are projected to be around 602,000 by the end of the year. As of now, we have 526,000 in SS.
And you see, in their schools almost after AFCON, no. Now, I'm
in every course, one match be say any on board. But you see beauty. You know, one year you are.
How much in the brain feed that?
Before
if you ask one, sometimes you need a controversial figure in everything that you do. You do the more you make you train your mom to get pressure off the shoulders of players. When you say they'll hard you off, Senegal national team.
Yeah.
Without any official portfolio, you say or you check one be out.
The one is a sports minister.
He's just part of the team. You know what he does.
Oh yeah,
or coming nerve down, no be pressure their free players so. Into a bar to brasted you more pressure with players no. Once one the opposing and since for starting football no, but you be controversies one African player if my say what you carry that lines of no no aside the accident. So that controversy not in a place in the Senegalese national team that he's doing nothing or not having any portfolio but working for them. And it's really working. And that one, we shouldn't put it under the carpet. We saw Yen Ona Samojan playing that same role some time ago, which worked perfectly for us. But we didn't go see at this time. I don't
know so Ghana there. That I don't know.
Last time you were cast or Mama Nankasa and no one of your committee. Scuba jet over
Payuna and God thinks they will meet me because you're best captain ever to have played for Blasters in my books.
Best captain ever.
To have played for Blasters.
And
that's what I'm making.
I believe that's somewhere I'll come.
Best captain ever. Tornado 7 up here.
Oh, okay.
Or you're too gentle for a Jumano when it comes to any players. No, obey me, you made more in terms of ABR, the harmony, but the kick something and the controversies that you need to do something to get off the players who does know. Me chama want to be here.
Ah, where sure.
Tornado 7 1 year.
Where sure.
He's too gentle for that job. The offer you 1 year. The offer you now Tornado here. But could you know, sir, I still have a shirt that Minyam was here because of Tornado.
Yeah.
I went to pick him at the airport. And on Mommy had. Our airport. Because see when the hotel was Mommy had. That top, when they say, still I'm a perfume that's room. And I've decided not to wash it.
Now,
hey, my hand is out.
I have a photocopy.
So I said, no side, you want 1 year.
Was it? Said, and I need you.
Oh, you just you. Normal me top. I'm going to have a same make ready. So I said, We need to get people or make mass sacrifice at our national teams to get the result that they need. England for instance.
My house school I get away. School over power. My house have send me message just sorry. School over power. Or baby jet. Ebe boy you know said na ho keka ne niam no do.
Me nya so Ghana ko no ampa Blasters important game malinka anya hwinki hu no.
Abi ba ate ni school ba so he ti school ba papa we. My school jet o papa we. Hotel na so we kan England as.
Ai.
Awai dey.
Abi na mo so mo abo best game.
Fe no manya coach.
Kwaku. Ade kura wa won. Hu so hwe. This is free ones are. In their history, who won the World Cup for them in 1966? Who won it?
France.
Kwaku, who you won it free wa? Omonya manager Papa Biya Dan Southgate, and they decided to make it like as a Woncheda Nyadie. Kwaku, let's go back down the years. Now you my time that England call World Cup near see or my favorite to bring an boy with England national team. No. But I say they want to cross the line. Oman we are line for men who be no cross with Thomas Tuchel. I believe he's a winner. With no more year with Chelsea, money I had no. Obetimi aye. But if given the results how they ma England for this year no. On me feel more Southgate. How? Kwaku. And I make say he's a manager that gave them an identity, gave them respect. Every single tournament no kono England nam home fechire do muntimi mo Arteta de ni bi on nam home fechire muntimi, but they will go to the final. Sometimes that is what you need. England for the match so mo football ni durumire bi na football na yes something which is there. In the Southgate the fechire na ni na mu a no do final na ya hye na yaje. Oboni odu final na ya hye no yaje. But they failed to say they want to win something. Dem go for Thomas Tuchel mra. Kwaku with what Thomas Tuchel gave or manya your friend no Bayern Munich team no. And then your ma no. I don't see him hitting the ground running the power with England national team no. And at the moment he failed to even qualify to the semi-finals or even the finals. Before he started the work, no pressure was no that.
Oh, but he's doing well.
He's doing well, but immediately he is not able to qualify to a final at a major tournament. Because
how?
Nipa na yesake no wako multiple finals so wantimi ani bi enu ntia pam no brabe ye adwuma ntu ba na ne se be ye
no be trophy
ntu wan ko final on feel ye
o ba the team no so look solid
ko team look solid ni na look solid na
e be o me wa be we no 2026 World Cup.
Okay,
scripted,
fine.
Sabon scripted.
Yes, sana wo Canada Minunia. So when team ya ma me dia o failure e in the national team nim.
2026 World Cup scripted ya boy.
Ya wo da scripted that boy jama.
Ya boy we to say the scripted ba.
Na say fa o say me jama share dey ne wa no ai.
Semi final. Hat-trick Ronaldo.
I show where.
Sabon scripted.
Ko me no wai.
Oni na say komon makaza ka 3 years or go Blasters. That's how we know disaccord. The players we have a color people say my bo players we ye don be call ka players we why do as no do
as no do ya no kuma
anya na unhia no
hia no
anya na
Ghana fu hia no
anya na he why so
la ane tuno fu no die
ko bi wanu ko say England we na sign arasa
asa say
is it why captain would me move ara say so onye wa
match
aso boy rules
onye
Heroes so Heroes you want member
I don't think I mention munya amotre ye tibe fa le kosisi 2030 project there now ko mo no ma
na bon de dia wonya mo man you England wonya mo wonya so be ma bo na 2030 wo
say that we no return that is a young guy it you know obodu on edu on na
say we didn't say
around 21 22
2030 how many years ahead 5 years ahead
so to do on that's what picking across here or no other letter ba ono ye na be fe no ona letter ba sa fe no
20 no 25 years
my to basic play go amakan edinkatia
ye hia no
kaluma se no do
hia no
e na ayi kobi menu de onzo no wa ko it is 3 years na ba jo so akra akolo kra bia we le kedre be ko
abata ido be let's say you know abondo be ko da
edinkatia ni has no do
on sport we
edinkatia on tuno fofo no he ina William don't want to know
on sport we team no mo nya sport
na omo nya sport no wo po Omo ya Ghana for ya qualify for
Ghana for omo
no na be one seven na
get here won so bebre wani mo. It's not the one.
I just want so bebre wani mo.
To be there.
Aba so ka che lara. Tournament omo e de omo ko le omo qualify. Aba so ka che.
No correct.
Tournament omo e de omo ko na ye omo e de omo qualify. Me say as no doy. House no doy ni ayi educate ya World Cup no. Omo be ko.
Anya sa na the Bob Blasters.
What shall say sua bi o. Kids wo TV kan kama. O da abotre. Ai. O da mon qualify mon wie mon qualify ya. Yo wa fi na jande no. O wa fi na jande no.
Ombe ye omfa kwa ni mo.
Sa ndem na ye nye bibi mu.
Ombe ya, omfa kwa ni mo. You can say back to ho.
Maisho. Me pese me ye na mai se ma fa omre. Oh, na de omo kan no mo ni. Ghana it is England for quarter me bi enya player mo no. Wala tsara ka ba zo cheke ya ko tournament bia ko fa broni be ko si apia zo kai no o guys are broni no ya po am nka na men kama se wi kire no so ze bo wi o ba Ghana so no kasa squad de ko prisi second no aha ya po am men ka ze wi kire men ka no ye ya ko tournament ko be nya player mo no abi bu ba what come le ko lo be qualify wi be say asino do idin ketia omomi no am ko de ba ko be ko World Cup o ha be I say two sena DIABY you or train Nigeria for some qualify, but I don't have fun. Also, it's 2030. But so some call there.
Oh, they have go for that.
But I see baby jet wa. That's baby jet wa kra. I'm so wa crazy jet here near my back community be enche. On be babo nti be hu ne ma. Ti nya abotre. Why? But so, all the fine.
Me do in England kakra need di nkomo. Now I believe say we check currently as we speak the league table EPL. Maybe Arsenal done a third. In the last 3 games that Arsenal for Timmy Abono, they've been able to win just 2 games and 1 defeat in our Adiamomo on the side and no more against Liverpool Football Club. But I will check maybe Arsenal da Liverpool 9 points, Chelsea 7 points, and then Arsenal 6 on the third, Tottenham Hotspur 6, and then Everton and so 6 5th on the log. Then in can we say maybe Arsenal done with the spans of 3 games on Mabo. Or maybe just 2 wins, or draw, or 1 defeat against Liverpool. Somehow, somewhere, very good. But I will check in Mikel Arteta and the kind of squad that it currently as you speak. That's a all measure they compare some of the players and what other football clubs are. I believe say Arsenal this season. Say open one of these football clubs are or more squad in data will be Arsenal. But the picture be my production. Say ometimi dia to so am na nka yedi nkomo we hu dia fa omo squad data nka be the pa. So we picture na that so DIABY. Omo mo she blue jersey no the team. If I say team A. And the omo mo she red so team B. Check team A in the squad in data e wo ho.
Wow. I mean that red for the team you na blue for the AB.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't on paper.
On paper,
Arsenal A, Arsenal B.
Yes.
But I mean, the team in the red for.
Say me.
Why was it team
B? No, B near me A. Because almost started in most of the matches. DIABY. So we'll check his squad here. That's what check the squad in there. So the Mamisha is team B. No. So Arsenal unusual. So more shall say against Liverpool. Or more ball against the side of Chelsea, or more ball against Tottenham Hotspur. Maybe I trust the Arsenal team A, and yes, our players never shall say they are Arsenal Football Club. Mikel Arteta will want at least to try some of these players the last 2 seasons. Omenya consistent performance with Arsenal, and then they've been able to have that kind of identity together. Omo as a collective team at Etimbo Arsenal Football Club. So we'll check it Omo back for now. Ricardo Calafiori, Gabriel Magalhaes and Sobo as a left centre back. Then again William Saliba Onobo as a right centre back, and Julian Timber Onobo as a right full back. Martins will mean they are replacing Thomas Partey. You get Onobo as a deep line playmaking at row. Declan Rice airball as a number 8, and then Martin Odegaard airball as number 10. Victor Gyökeres airball as a number 9. Then Bukayo Saka airball in the far right wing, and Gabriel Martinelli airball in the left wing. So we'll check in the first 11 Nyambidi Gusuna Arsenal. On any moment in any day we may share any other opponent spaces any good, and also team no more share DIABY face Arsenal no. If only so tactically disciplined. That's what team show me this squad can easily beat any other football club in this particular season in the English Premiership. But so we'll check it in the team B. Check it team B in the squad in there. Carlos Mosquera Onobo as a right centre back for the side of Arsenal. Now, last season, also kind of Spanish La Liga. So, most of these centre backs in terms of tackles, in terms of ball retention, recoveries, no more numbers ever so far. It was Mosquera numbers or the man the previous football club. No one checking him at the time nobody man the former football club. So what percent of these players are in the left centre back positional role? Or mount that kind of aggression, or mount that interception, that kind of numbers now. It was this particular player. One of the things that been a different hiccup I want to say when it comes to ball transition, ball progressions, player or centre backer or what that player with him working with the ball, I pass it accurately, and you free the defensive sector, and do the midfield sector. No, you talk about Obi say Henkapai or that kind of numbers. Now, Skelly last season, Unyani day with Arsenal Football Club, so Unyani form with Arsenal at the latter part of last season, especially the Champions League. Home and away matches on board with the side of Real Madrid Football Club. Home and away matches on board with the PSG Football Club. We saw Skelly. He was part of Arsenal Club. Now, a good, consistent, performance for Arsenal Football Club. Kepa has been that goalkeeper with Chelsea. He did it with Real Madrid Football Club. Or in the certain way, or Chelsea with that season. With me, the more actually the Andre Lunin Ebedemo Edema Real Madrid. Or Jomoji de La Liga sounds Jomoji the Champions League and some over back to the side of Chelsea. So we'll check Ben White will stay with Arsenal for consistent about 2 or 3 seasons near, and he has been giving good consistent performance for Arsenal. We'll check in Finfiwa. No got last season with his previous club was good on that particular level. Checking age, not checking the experience and the consistent performance are not the man the previous football club. Became a about Arsenal no. If it's any encouraging family because of the injury of Arsenal Football Club, but then your man you're born out of position, born as a false number 9 in latter part of last season. No, he was able to give that kind of accurate goals for Arsenal. So it tells you say not only as a traditional number 8, but when it comes to somebody as a traditional force number 9 in attacking side of Arsenal Football Club, you can get Mikel Merino at any moment in time. He can give you that number of goals. Eze, one player with Crystal Palace last season, he gave 2 double-digit numbers for Crystal Palace last season. Also, in the left winger, at any moment in time, say Gabriel Martinelli ain't mean performing very well. You get a certain Eza, he will come in and play for Arsenal. Noni Madueke free Chelsea Football Club ever no. In the certain one last season with Enzo Maresca Chelsea Football Club squad no, he was a starter with Chelsea on the first starting level. But a dream maybe no, not only Madueke Monday airdrop it. So they needed to make him aware say in the coming of this particular season, he wouldn't be a starter with Chelsea Football Club. In the name of no, he will be a bench warmer. He understood that particular decision and decided to come to Arsenal. When he came to Arsenal, although say Roberto Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka, that kind of position is cemented with these 2 wingers currently at Arsenal Football Club. There's no way Zanoni Madueke can come in easily and walk off over Bukayo Saka in the right wing of Arsenal or attack. It tells you say he will be a bench warmer. So when you have these quality players, that's when you Kai Havertz as a number 9. I want to more in the team B for Arsenal at any moment in time. This is a particular squad. So even Krasami Klateta HM now Oma the team B ABOU, even in the English Premiership, ABOU in the FA and also in the Champions League, you can get Arsenal this team A squad almost better me ABOU in the FA Cup, League Cup, and other competitions. To me, and yet that kind of competitive enough for Arsenal to try. So when you have this team, now say Mikel Arteta this season, when Timmy and Fakye share with Arsenal, I think say he needs to be sacked. And this kind of things in the measure, and that's the level of consistency in the measure, in the number of games that Arsenal for ball. In this particular weekend, Arsenal will against Nottingham Forest. They're going to play against a particular football club. Andy Postecoglou will come and take and able to do that kind of job for the side of Tottenham Hotspur at the time. No coaching Tottenham. It tells you say he knows Arsenal very well. He knows how to get the big things from Arsenal Football Club at the time. No coaching Tottenham Hotspur. And so we'll check even Nottingham Forest last season with most of the big clubs on board in last season EPL. They were able to have good solid points against the top 4 clubs in the EPL last season. And it also tells you say even Nottingham Forest as a team, say about Man City game, about Liverpool, about Arsenal, about Chelsea game, they know how to play most of these games against them. It tells you Mikel Arteta, baby, I will do and the kind of squad in data. It cracked Arsenal over the last period of years now. Say Arteta this season, when Timmy for Arsenal and Bibia, my can't have been a mess. That's what case to say he needs to be sacked because of the investment, because of the kind of things that cost with Arsenal. The last couple of years, our coach Dama Arsenal, The only thing I'm clear at the team Arsenal has been FA Cup and Community Shield. The only best thing coming out from the Premiership has been say all year consistent with about second on the position as a second on the league log 3 times in occasion in the EPL. It tells you say Arsenal baby o Medruno, they need the English Premiership and they need that trophy at all costs.
Mate mama yehwena yemra na yemedi nkomo kakra ewo fie na yehwena fie ne zensem wo pa ba maminkin kan kofo adwencha omodi aba kakra na yenko yenim na yehwe na niamandi daddy abu I want you live from Akim Oda Reginald Ventures keep the fire burning. Big shout out easy log out and a coupon. They all watching you live. The other bar, ABOU, good afternoon. You guys are the best. From Honorable Pascal Kintampo, good afternoon to you, boss. Champion Chichinga is my name, and I'm watching you live from Nkwanta OT region. Barcelona is the best club in the world. More update on our FC Barcelona. Good afternoon, the sport god all the way from Ahafo. Ayomso, update on Madrid. Keep it up. The other no. Good afternoon. This gender. Watch you live from Trifo Hemank. Please update me on Barcelona and the conflict among the players. Thanks. And there's an issue no sooner escalate power. Is it Gavine Femi Lopez? Temno and Sheranye Papa. Is it Bakone Bakwaya Kabeye? The award, but almost more Rena or mass solve issue. No, good afternoon, Abu. Please update about Barcelona. It's me, Redbone. Need your no share. Good afternoon, Abu. My name is Kwijo Kivit. More update on Real Madrid. Now we saw good afternoon, Abu. But I'm finding message in Amba or Baba Beche. Good evening, Abu. Let's contact Jurgen Klopp if he can send us to the World Cup after Utuado qualify as we make him Utuado assistant coach to understudy. Klopp is the Minister of Sport, and the FA should contact Klopp. No idea Mandela Difi Laita Hospital. The Baby Ramu Ewahano. My name is Charles, and I'm watching live from Senchi. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Fakye Sports the best. I'm watching live from Offenso Abofo or Grand King. Nidio no so Edebe no Alvin. But one pharmacy be a Mahala Madrid. One famba. What recorded the brave and no minty member. Timmy Patriana. What type in idea. But I'm enjoying the show. More updates from United. I'm watching live from Ivory Coast. I'm finding but yeah, Abu, I really like your show, pal. I'm enjoying the program inside that dear Sohala Madrid. So good afternoon. I'm Soboslai. I promise you, Salah will win the Ballon d'Or. The honor good afternoon, Abu. Please, I need your WhatsApp number. I'm Shekiri Broma from Doma Denyami. Honor the Fear Ramu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sports Club. Black Stars can go to the World Cup. With this, Black Stars can't go to the World Cup with this technical team from Barrier Base, your classmate Sunyane. Barrier, no show. Be a call come there. Chairman, Matemi Chiaupa, right? Me is Sunyane Boko there. Hello, I'm Kevin Stanner from Tijuman. I want a Barcelona fan to tell me one reason why Barcelona is bigger than Real Madrid. And it says, I said, no, that call. They will do, but obvious. Obvious. I be Real Madrid in Barcelona there. Madrid switch Barcelona. And I'm going to Madrid switch. I say Kotokone has. Kotokone has the Eneson. Nada muina be any beer money. Mizamuna. Kotokone has. The Eneson. Okay. I be the Eneson.
How to folk?
Kwaula be had the Eneson. Hey. Is Kotokone has. One more than one more yard. Kotokone has the Eneson. Good afternoon to Adrian and Ruben Amorim to manage your team. Who will you go for? More update on Chelsea. I'm Chancellor from Kofoidia. Chancellor, question where they are not doing. I mean, be bizarre question. Wasn't why not be, you know. Why no? To Adrian and Ruben Amorim now Kunyaba. Sefa Akuzo me Timana Befana. Why?
Experience anyway. Currently. The Amorim and the food to other, but so Ruben Amorim.
Amorim any day.
How would I wear?
Then you know, play Amorim.
That I would do to add the cry. Oh, okay.
Amorim is a winner. To add the winner.
Abu, is your area boy, Francis Bekuma Mangwas. In fact, I like your program, pa. Keep on doing. Me did say, Amangwa Sebo there. Matis and Boga Swaba. Sonia Chiba. Go for you, Sonia Chiba. Matis and Boga. Maboga. Mother Boga, if you beg you, Baboga, Chaba, Moaquaba. Why, Nana, and my eyes and Nani and Sana Someso. Why? More update on Real Madrid. And I was it Ateta. That be 11 was it Abu. Even Arsenal still have Trossard and Gabriel Jesus on the beach. Why do you have Gabriel Jesus the Trossard to the beach? Ateta the MSRF and fine you are. I'm watching you live. Abu Kotoko is bigger than how to folk on any day from Chama Alexander Simon. I mean, that number. What the Chama baby has the car.
had a lot of partners and stakeholders bringing their, input to ensure that we don't repeat the mistakes of the first game. We had roughly about a week to Chad in Accra, and it was pretty difficult. And we've learned a lot from our mistakes. But again, it wasn't perfect. Perfect scoreline, perfect results, but it wasn't a perfect night. But we thank God that there's, so far I've not heard any untoward reports or anything negative, which is very important. But we still have a lot of work to do. As I said, stakeholders, we had a lot of security briefings and meetings, and we came to the conclusion that we need to cordon off the outer perimeter yes, the inner perimeter is important, but the outer perimeter was very important, and that was done excellently with the private security and the national security services. But towards the end, again, I think there was a loss of concentration, and I'm waiting for the report from the security, the chiefs and commanders to tell us what happened. But overall, all in all, it's been a good night.
The Amoya commander prepared a bomb on the other two judges. I said, anyway, see, more I'm funny easy, sir, but I mean, says I'm from son also more normal son and a woman in my CEO as your chief operations officer at the National Sports Authority. Now, they can only record 1-on-1. And I record Bisa Mr. Yao Jenfikusi, Zedinti, na Krobia Kumasia Sante Kotoko. Ani West Africa, Bobo Kubioma, or Montini and Yusubabaya. Now, no, you see, paying part of Bomo de Ademai.
Well, said the medical DIABY to and maybe from now, air corner, say Kotoko, Yanu Wakasa, Unim, Bibia, Mempesa. Mechurch BBMO, but Yampesa Mekacho and Sabayara, they say Bibia to Toniquam, and any moment from now on, Niamu, Accra Sports Stadium, they be who the same to our Babayara Sports Stadium.
And Timwako, Jakotoko, Timisha Quarana, is it possible to go to my YouTube Babayara for work? Yamea Duma.
Until Moya Command, paying pound of bomb on the afternoon, or sending commodity for Babayara Sports Stadium. As a train, say, be ready. Na ne ayi we are seeing and also obomo de din commode foul.
Well, I miss mean to me, Ebia, Mekan Babayara, and baby Bruno, MSS Basha Media, Bess Bosumi Bay, me no Achi, Musen and Babayara, Etiana, if you green back across, but Menoka say Babayara almost as a Accra Sports Stadium. Tia Honso, Yadi Bibia Atutu Mama, they say Babayara, you bet me a Bobobia.
As the Amoya command a paying prayer. Jenfi Kusi, CEO, the Chief Operations Officer, Audu Nichemwa National Sports Authority, Nanano, Ricardo Vaz, Coco Ramuno, Obomo DIABY Jumano, said, Oraya, Kukunya, Kukubiti, Sako, Dianane, Wayino Moye, Nanaze, also on your paying Cassie, Sono, 8 din common area. Alliance of Duku, Abomodia Casseria fa, season there, Baba Beshasi, and ona, Iti Como Akeria fa Krobia Kumasia Sante Kotoko.
Any excuse? So this is Kotoko. Once I place on your opportunity, I new technical team because of the league. Any about do a beard. The excuse Benny. Kotoko hit me and excuse you. Kotoko any rebuilding. It's 20 team. In the Kotoko no come excuse her. Now was better say other clubs on Songaze.
No. I was your match season when I knew your money excuse bia. Now I will not be excuse na teams na can so they no make can balate. Saturday, Ninano will become a game no bed year papa. Na yet also the deed in common. Now I'm there no never be crobby adiano. Young Query Asante Chum, Akaseria fa, Nano, Ghana and common armor community tinko game, Bonona, and Yefe. Namena Boami in your points near Diana. Mr. Atakasa Francino Bomoderi Tuja.
I think it will be very, very unfortunate to describe a team that I have just more. And I tinko board just because of one match. Because time to buy out of the two, they're winning back. And they win 6. Abeka Bakuna Nayadika winning. You're winning 5. Abeka Bakuna Nayadika winning. Today we are talking about tinko, but last year June they could share Mali El Bamako and tinko. Last year June they share Central African Republic El Kumasi. Tinko feature ball. This year, March, they share chart 5-0 at transport zero. Mantia feature ball, Tinko. And they have a ball chart. And a Mati Tinko. So what that should tell you is that somebody said, and yet Tinko, another as ball team. Situation a buyer, you needed to adjust, and it's normal in football.
At the Amoya Commodity to Gano, I'll say, Erenia. A coco renewa we anti-tinko, but we did put it tinko and nam chromaya. Kevin or say, aka say they are local players, you know, say ne Rama the Black Stars. They say the captain of Rama no boy Jumana say na Fakye and so about they did in Komoche.
Blasters need Omano Ejapade, and everybody qualifies to play for Black Star. When is the president's time? Depending Reswa, Omano, Obabe Sevo Omano. La say a local player when you Konya Basino, Biokana, yes, or you look and so say, we don't want to say Obres Swan, or mine before Amobe Sevo, Ama Oman, because in Ghana for Umbreno Swan, or mine before Amobe Sevo, Ama Oman.
At the Amoya Coma Kevin or CRCB, Fakye Heartful Como, deputy captain on no chess and Reno Swan, Yabeton Saffron Wababa Bijama Bridgeman. I've been there. The Honorable Sports Minister, Koku Ramu, Ekudin Como, na I was a common on Union City. The Rikon Wubisano on Kotu to add on a performance, and as a sports minister, say no Sihuno. Na say no bomber their Casa de Foul.
Let me tell you that. There are national teams that today, after game 8, are very comfortable that they are going to the World Cup. As I sit here, very soon AFCON will start in Morocco. Is Ghana going to be there? No. We watch on TV.
Yeah, you and I.
We have not qualified for the World Cup yet. We still need a win and a minimum draw to comfortably say that as far as our group is concerned, nobody can upstage or overtake us. So we are not sitting in a comfortable space at all. So if I tell you that I am impressed, then it means that I don't know my job. I am not. There's a lot of room for improvement. And when you meet the coach himself, he tells you that he feels he got this one, not his. He takes blame for this, he takes blame for that. He's identified this. But, well, people may ask, for how long will you continue to be doing for how long? Because you sometimes sit on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
The last game like this,
Charlie, it was hot for you.
It was very hot.
You didn't sleep.
I have to be getting up. I got up like 3 times.
No. Sports minister the last game no so impressive me and they no cry minister. Final 10 minutes no me ABOU and a general manager Mr. Saki. Yan transfer agent also as a born here Bobby. Two baby na be of food and separate. I mean, they are crying Ghana lose much. I will call on meeting. Ya na denare hopa. Ministers and Kazava a budget once a month can na time in year, na time in year, na time in year. Also, or Kazafa see and Honorable Kofi Idi Adams a bomb de Rijai.
I had already indicated to the whole country and the world when we had a match against Chad and Madagascar in March that the next games they will receive the budget before the games. So and it's not going to be. So everybody knew that this was going to happen. So when they haven't received it, they should know that every other day before the game is a possible day of what? Releasing the budget. And so the issue of timing doesn't even sit in here. Okay. 2, the players did not suffer any reduction. Indeed, if I did anything, I rather enhanced.
Really?
Yes.
But I thought you reduced their players' bonus from 10,000 to 5,000.
Well, their bonus is still 10,000. The bonus has not been reduced. What we told the FA was that we didn't see why we should be paying them 10,000 as bonus, and they made us aware that even the 10,000 is not paid at a go, and that they pay only half, and it is only when they qualify for the tournament that the remainder is paid, because at that time you'll be receiving some revenue.
Minister Kowe, clear mamio.
A bit contradicting. Or as a contradictions be 10,000 but you tier 5,000 no qualifier or maybe tier 5,000. They should come clear. Minister me who say we now massively say qualify we are between additional 5,000 as so analysis and we need explanation.
What has been the practice?
Ghana
last time only a can here. Elko Kuvas can what is the Fafa Maya and I want to come for
on Chirumi and the entire
come over and minister.
Some voice number means a production continuation of one now he was trying to explain in the continuation now that would be fair for us to judge it very well.
I'm coming as a
also in your continuation that you
I don't man as a many.
Omumbiemu ye ne entiase.
You can you what be? What would you say? Says
say 10,000.
Yeah.
But 10,000 in 10,000 in amount so we ni match. It ya 5 man. Timbo give me now we are. Na sa 5 near to 2 na kan bo mu am.
When you say be a 5,000 will be qualification bonus. 5 in the kabum dia mom.
So all patches of more than one give.
Yeah, explanation.
10,000. But pay if you for a catch on.
We don't want to make us say almost lashe man.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Don't take fast.
Be free. But players need the yan touch. Good yan touch.
I'm going to teach him the entiase.
Are you there?
Okay. Some Krum has him.
Right there.
Babu? My titi and some Libya fine. Protocol Communications Director Safudiku Esquire say omuni excuse. They are Sante Kotoko. The excuse be no so mo Kotoko ne excuse and ankwada ne be den. Point number 2. Kotoko strengthens, they don't rebuild. Those 2 words as take Elha. We'll be back. You drew baby on Baba catch there said for players be no more try to rebuild that will refer them to as way. You drew baby on catch there said that be omunti compete be ma will refer them to asem. Ayana, I want it this way. Say overco akon. Now be bold enough to tell the entire world and numerous supporters say we are ready for business. That is what a big club do. Enti metesa kotoko peni ababonte, someone who speaks for the club. Enti when he speaks, he is communicating. He's giving us the official position of the club. Say kotoko are you ready? They have able technical men. They've resourced more technical men know enough that they believe that Zito and the backroom staff know what it takes to compete and compete very well. And in this case, it is not only Ghana League and now FA Cup. Kotoko is playing in Confederation. And as a matter of fact, the interview now or grantee and was purposely the Kotoko Kwara game. So the attention more is on the Confederation. And he's saying that they are not just there to participate. They are going there to compete. They have able men at the helms of affairs. Kotoko competing very well. I agree perfectly with him. That is how he should communicate to us. This is Kotoko. Nana Kotoko no abafuntia. And I say abafum. And yes, sir. Maybe a chuma na Kotoko dinner and after Kotoko kwa Africa. Nka but big boys now. Ubet mabu ni diaka. But to say almost standard now before kakra. But yet still. It is the same club in the all competition, the African competition. You give them respect or deserve. And I'm very happy. Say club in position. They say they are ready. They are in to compete. They will do things. Experienced manager who has seen it all in terms of a local scene. When it comes to Africa, he's done very well for himself. He was able to manage a smaller club like Dreams FC at the most semi-finals of Confederation Cup. That is a plus of achievement. Zito Nisivi. So he is a good. There is a big manager and such coach our bench now they call competition. In an interview to the length here, he told us positions by positions quality ekuta asante Kotoko team no. I've said this here and I'll repeat. Kotoko team no. So for department by department, position by positions each and every position Kotoko 2 players on any day Omubi Abomane Kwanza on starting will be able to compete and compete very well. So such a team say they are ripe, they are ready for competition. You agree perfectly with them. The Akane said when it comes to motivations they will get. When it comes to tactics and then the team here, coach will be able to deliver that to perfection. Players also will be able to buy into the ideas and the philosophy of the technical bench. Said we are representing Asante Kotoko. Yeah, the Ghana Franca and the Gina Kono Africa will be able to compete and compete very well. In terms of your local scene, they won the FA Cup, placed second our Ghana League. Third our Ghana League. Team are already third our the previous season. Say yeah, but the next season now, what you expect is that you better the and in doing that, you are targeting the first spot. One now they know the second. It is an improvement or an upgrade of Bibia Udi last season. But the ultimate target in the league should be the first place, especially with the signings Kotoko your quality or more or my idea into the team. And I think that Kotoko should be able to compete and compete very well. She say you do a stage whereby they will come back and tell us that I'm for 13, 14, 15 players in team then just strong. Now I'm going to try to rebuild that. That is when we will revisit Safudu Kwasmono Kano. It is clear. Club Nigeria team said they did not rebuild, but they've resourced. So when you resource, you are expected to do better than what you did last year. The Ebefe Hawa, Kotoko Ebefe on that score. Now to PK. Osiasibi.
I can't 1 minute.
No problem. Osiasibi said Benjamin Asare pave way for the local players. No, I think you cannot agree with him better than Asemna Wakan. I stated this yesterday, and I'll repeat it. The last 10 years, Benjamin Asare is the biggest player to have played in Ghana in Premier League.
The last 10
years, because of their YE and the Wakwaku run national team now. YECC, open up space for people who doubted local players. For people who did not believe that local players have balls to share a locker room with the big boys, the foreign players, and will be able to compete with them for positions. Asare justifies it, giving a local player the chance with the necessary support. Abrofon and as omo outside no omo bana omo boba akuna omo digu krompa yes same opportunity more omo same bobiem no say yeah man the same opportunities and the amount the local players are they have what it takes to make sure that they will make good case for themselves. So also a local player now statement and Benjamin Asare akwako making at the press ever to also local player and say they when you are being seen the amount they call up to the national team. Benjamin Asare now is the benchmark for the local players. Go there and also prove a point. He said, given the opportunity, I will be able to live up to expectation. Yet the man now you begin to let the local boys loses that sport, And then say a po, say Asare every Black Stars and then Owiena Jumande. Now you have another local player, goalkeeper. Into the Black Stars because of Adena Asare in that position the goalkeeping department. You say giving a local goalkeeper opportunity with the necessary back and any trust obey to my and to also assuming you are a left back, you are a right back, you are a centre back, we are midfielder, we are an attacker. You have fraud over Black Stars near amount opportunity. You need to prove a point. Say that position say you're looking for option. Now there is a local player doing very in another local boy. But that is why I keep on saying, every time I get opportunity, I speak against people who say we should give a quota for local players and the Black Stars. My position has been clear. I don't second that idea. Say yentra quota being 2 and 3 for local players. Nemo, we should open up. We a local player and idea. Obana will justify your reason, your inclusion that you should be there. Let's assume. Say quota say 2 players and 3 players in the local scene called Black Stars. Now you have 4 players who locally how do we find a way for them because it could be 2 and 3. So go when you get the opportunity, let Benjamin Asare be your steady point. See, as a local player, have that confidence, the self-belief. Say, Uber walking into the direction. Yes, master any other. You are also a professional player, just like them. Difference is we both Spain. We people Germany, England, and our Ghana. Go and compete. Make your sport count.
Mate, Ajo.
DIABY.
DIABY, I believe so. Much we na se kakra.
Much was.
Yes, a budget no the bar for child no.
Okay.
Na eh for child give na nkasa.
That's 10,000.
I'm more in here, Dabi. And also over the shapes every month say 5,000. Same thing apply to Mali. But they are not can here. After what am I on calling Kuti sa voice in a kakra. Ninchi more than my why in kakra.
The coach or the coaches and the technical team members, including the physician, the physiotherapists, the physical trainers, the masseur, the kids officers, video analysts, all those persons are also paid winning. We agree that we give them half. You will not be paid full. When we ultimately qualifies, the remaining 50% can then be given you. If we don't, you forfeit the remaining 50%. The interest and other items have also been drastically reduced. We no longer are paying interest as requested, but we looked at it and find a way of reducing it. Indeed, at a certain point, there was even an offer. We thought that it was not appropriate to pay winning bonuses to management team members. Because if you are a management team member, your duty is to ultimately qualify, supervise the team, manage the team in such a way that
say 10,000, you create 10,000 and from Main Street, but you create half of the amount. See, omo market say maze money we mono. Yeah, same thing. To qualify near the win until is ever say can sanity. So to qualify explain that
there's about 4 matches.
ABOU. Nagana winning 6 matches.
Yeah, winning 6 assistants now. Yeah, winning 6.
Me say me into chance in free charge there with the other remaining 2.
That is how it has
been.
Oh, okay.
That I was say we need buy a former sports minister and be now so mo 10,000 ya. Kwa uzo okay. Obeka so mo 10,000 ya from blast.
So you have 5 a qualifier no one qualifier
at sharp corner omo je 5 no.
I want qualifier to be that share.
No no win match o. Win match. Exactly. Dani e pe no. One
Zara ere.
So one qualified and say
we nyame. No man win match so. Ndisi yan qualified ya mo win match.
Okay, my told you. You qualified the
win match. No mo be 5,000 na
yeah, so
young qualified mo win match.
There's a 555 that was motivation. Shebeji qualify na beji.
Shebeji. What is it?
Did you share your ball qualifies since the one or
Uze no na project no mo share be 10,000. And I qualify. Local players in one dombo team ne anana bia mo be fa mu back mo no mo can put it on them. Ya de eka.
Na so the data be any ho.
Mo de was eka Fakye Ghana ba why.
Data ho be go di.
Fakye Ghana ba.
Oh dem
enya ba na dey na be enya ba na dey
ka o.
Because
enya ba na dey ka data.
Yo uziga wa na age no kana ni pantwa ha na do ka.
Me gino aban o.
Adabi aban no no watwa o.
What was it?
Minister le be ye we no watwa ama mo dala.
Sa aban atwa me di me.
Anti
the ministry.
Aban no sign agreement.
Those times you to sports.
Aban no sign agreement.
No, them say we the ministry now.
Anti anything na uti na aban ka. Aban was say.
Boss one na ya juma.
This one go chairman.
Yeah, oya makasi music. Oya. What's my main car? What was the car? I believe say Benjamin Sarri on. I think say me check it about in the last 5 years. Me keeper or aura to say Benjamin Sarri. Sometimes you will be in a goalpost, and one here the number of balls ever bounce. One here, I want to say that. I am not saying it's a Ghana Black Stars team, no. See, some of the national teams are currently a War Africa or one of the best defensive structure. Ghana, ABOU, in another way, because the number of goals I may be considering, into me and coming even the first top 5. But this guy always make sure say the aura and then the charisma is being felt. See, be placing in the goalpost. But because aura near there. Aura is just like a feeling that someone have. It might be emotional, it might be mental, it might be physical. And if I can't nipa done naturally. Then the charisma will comes with the quality that someone have and naturally nipa who are penasem. It is check the number of games I mentioned Masari. If you see the charisma that goalpost I mean. Sometimes, TV DIABY, it's been a long while. The time I say, how many local players did you find a boy a Black Stars team? No? How many of them? And then you find a command starting 11. Now, even po Omuko Drew Honoma in terms of respect. DIABY, in terms of respect, I know so we have a lot of professional footballers within the Ghana Black Stars team. And most of the times, no, so when you're local based players, that's Omuko Remoa. You and I can attest the fact say respect a debema ABOU player of free FC bar was Switzerland the Abana. You found my play of free Kotoko the Abada. DIABY and as a house folk player in terminal together with FC bar player in terminal is not the same. But just so when you wear the Black Stars JC. But ever since I've been in Masari, I could have go post must share the kind of way and manner are communicated to the defensive structure of Black Stars, especially Jiku, Cesalu Sunebo, Jonas Ajete Nebo, and other defenders no mobile. I've seen how this particular guy communicated at the moment, and they give him that necessary respect. The game that they play against Chad, I saw him say all Shato with Jonas Ajete so. And not in the same way. Those things, it comes naturally. Those things not comes naturally, and whether you like it or not, say about naturally. That's the defenders know how to say or some of this are respecting the deserved goalkeeper and they will give it to him because or a goalkeeper or 10 defenders know muti. So whether you like it or not, on that die for this particular goalkeeper. Olele was a good goalkeeper by our standard, but charisma no aura na Richard. Benjamin Asari cry Olele incredible. I'm telling you. Me say aura and a charisma now bring him aside crano. I'm telling you. Even when it comes, Olele was just lucky. Even when it comes to charisma between Sami J and Olele, Sami J was fighting the same. You might have the charisma, you might have the aura, but as a luck in one fire, whatever that you do, until you successful. That is what I think this boy currently as we speak. In the Ghana goalpost, decision, he is having that in terms of luck. Obi, how many times has I been with the goalpost? No, who's a boss? Against Mali, we saw some of the crucial saves. A lot of balls because your ball. And I'm say in first to 98 minutes, a lot of pressure in the call. But he was calm, he was gentle, and then he was matured on how we're making movement. And we make sure say any other movement we will make it from the goalpost touch line, the reflexes, and any other things as a goalkeeper, it was accurate. That makes me feel this boy is especially Gaia in Ghana currently as you speak. Oh yes, baby, Benjamin Asari. No. Charisma, aura, lack. A change will lead Ghana Black Stars be trouble. I'm telling you. See about walk up in the bar. Me 32 and 33. I me ya.
Only aketwa.
What's that?
Only aketwa. Only aketwa.
Only I go keep a very good pampe only no.
Kuba.
Ampe. Other can face and I will
maintain it.
Only mampe embarrass. Oh, Nancy can the video be trendy. Oh, what the video now? You drew it to the best. Ghana Ghana Premier League. Me who goalkeeper be what that number of years, what that be 20 years in it.
Okay.
What that be 20 years in it. But still be sana. Also 24 years.
Goalkeeper apel.
Goalkeeper.
What that 20 years.
What that.
Hello, just say that good all 4 years.
Oh.
Wadacho.
I'm to be over as one say ABOU say waba obi goalkeeper ampe.
I do goalkeeper one. Oh, we don't actually you are actually watch it for. My father's but watch it for. And there's a sign you know what you need a ketwa no.
Oh there be as I do you need a ketwa say.
Na za mani channel. Oh 33 years there as I mentioned.
Sir,
I was there why was a big minute.
Oh sir.
Class on the channel. Na the mani channel.
Enti obozo che say and one of the bobo and one of the this year kind of
and one of the
and one of this year kind
of you on our
what's saying
our
ko DIABY age ni kura players ni bi o mo de bobo no ye be say be tete ye ho to a ba age ni bi o ma me ya na nji o ye go be body me na bo lazio
I'm was a disabled and saying now you been 21 years. Who
are you as a
21 years? Who
are you retired player?
Now you are retired. Plan over proud. My super so I look at some bobo. I think I feel like ready 21.
Yeah, cried and I was 17.
Design is I want 2 years. Never tell la peace kadi
sana life net and sometimes no go ha docket about Benjamin Asari and then one say he's having this kind of performance for the Blasters. I don't want to go much into it, but I'm happy he's in there. Say the Fakye kan no oh yeah Ghanaian football player wa bok kind amount and nunti na oh yeah baby any Go Stars player oh yeah Sando Kotoko player Africa women fan kudiagro because who opportunity to play for the Blasters would make performing you Africa now kwa hobonimwa media man themselves the deal junior Kotoko player we baby any Go Stars player Bompaye Kai Benjamin Asariachi on tonko so keep it clean sheet hold on for my Blasters no ye be boa ma so nya baby afa so yere ho ba and nothing the mechanism should be say obi oben Patrick Ase du bi anka nche ne say so betima yere ne ho abobo ni ya or chance at the Blasters. Because left back position is a place where young Blasters in Timinya or Mumbe 3 or home bit my body am I. So I hear who bit me about them. It's an advice to a money now. The 1 year or more born on Coseni Siko. Most of communication director Makumara and what of say Omuntimin give you excuses.
Yeah.
The ABOU Kotoko JCAF Confederations Cup no. You go back G League no what GM FA Cup. No we know what can. Me amesa kwa akopere na di nkomo wo stadium no aka atem say ye more pressure. Which of course ye ngin to. They want to justify they are telling us Kotoko no ye nya rebuilding. But 3 years ago Kurura catch so mo kwa akoye rebuilding with the team. Nti aseme na waka no. Kumasa Sando Kotoko assign 17 players. Team ben wo wi ase a wo say or ye improvement or the team
or we sign
17 players and that kind of team will say or more ye improvement. A team that or finish third in the league log with 58 points. Ujai players be 4 as a 5 infantry 6 ne koye was sign 7 yem person make catch and say player be in time magic can cartoon and nunti make catch us say about 28 matches in the Ghana Premier League season. Na coach efen Karimji to entwin chiri biasa obeji league na Kotoko form pamono makan mesa kabiem ye bo league ni duru baabi na Kotoko he na so omuntime nyi a IMC for no mentime nchire kurura de wonye entida bo mo anko fikesi no mo ko sere kurura say eduman omode to ho 3 seasons it's been the same old story. First season most man sign players in 10 to mo sign bi the second season signing players, the third season you start signing players. This is one thing and signing of players. Mupe the Ramua Monfumano Confango tour, Mimus and Padmano, Mobasa Baby, but Montimian. This is the management of Asano Kotoko. They are enjoying a lot of freedom, a lot of goodwill from the people over here. Kumasi and Ubibia Ben Kumasi and Kotoko. If Kotoko team near that you just get a budget and go to vacation near Piadi Amawa. It will be the easiest job will be able to my wasati so. Kwaku. A certain man came to Kumasi Santo Kotoko. Struggled with on one like and riding on the name of Kumasi Santo Kotoko to get sponsorship for Kumasi Santo Kotoko. When he was leaving, he left something behind. If not for anything, you mention his name. Bas na Kotoko dinam sisi no. E true or no? Any Kotoko fans no riding on the Thomas Santo Kotoko. Oye bibi ewo adakujachi. Say you continue say the oye bibi adakujachi. Currently as we speak, if the current IMC qua, what is their legacy? What are they going to leave behind? They don't be leave behind.
Toyota Cup.
What is Toyota Cup?
You ask what they leave Toyota Cup, FA Cup.
Nana Posa left with Ghana Premier League trophy. Brought them something. What would they say? Say, Yenny mobile. They have nothing to show for. They need to leave something behind. The sponsorship they are signing, no, probably because of your IMC. I'm not going to contract no more that years because when say you be free ABOU or something. Because 1 year no come Mentias. They should leave something behind. Almost say team near ready. We are expecting your pay. Kumasi Santo Kotoko is giving us the performance that we expect from them. Sadia Maestro here Arsenal game no. We can do same for Kumasi Santo Kotoko.
Yeah.
With a lot of players. In Tomo team yeah. But let me put this on record. Na men can same way. We Kumasi Santo Kotoko technical team member home. And yadam for 7 years tomorrow. I'm looking in the camera and telling them, say, you come and sit here and tell them if they start doing those things. So we pray now open asem no. Obi won tell ni pana ese wo bona me ni asem. But if it comes and then ni pana wo bona your favorite plant no bo no ni mo ni bo and tell ni pa so ba, they will hear from some of us. I'm paying something to the club. So when I'm sitting here, na me come asem me dem tia me kan asem na ni bra me kan asem no. So they should do things accordingly.
Ate, I'm fam.
No munye no maye. Kwa wo die nti ese obi e bo blasters na o dan nyame ase. Na wo ka kire nyame se nyame waya me muo.
Wo fa me na ma na ntoso ma.
Wo ade a real view fo ne yema kwasizi bo.
O da Ghana say from the one na unu akola no ma da Ghana.
If they are so o ye team on person ye business akwa they are going to cash out big on about defend kwasizi bo. To say the stock na e kosoro for playing for Blasters. We have numerous number of players like him. They want to play for the Blasters. Let's give opportunity to players. Omo of this omo ye favor no. I am favor ni bi ye nya o. Na ye nya man for so favors ni bi.
They would die. They would.
She ni my story. You know, where's our body really will score? Okay. Time. Ah.
Never bought black materials when
na ni nua no kra na enim say ni nua no Simon Zibo. Se do go sinim bo. Me kai 2019 Simon Zibo. Ono Kwame Baza Kayefo omo nko na local players omo yan nato na za na 23 no Osman Bukai ayi Joao Fameye Joseph Painter Biobo Blaster 3cc ayi Gideon Mensah ayi Kisilfobi Isaac Kum Yayebo ade say Yayebo sa squad no ke no credit because raw video for the zero Oma Chama Ghana brutal. But we find call Odika. But my money Alexander Ishak. My man call for you. I shall say Bogos no training.
Na send na final. I shall say strike about so card. Strike about no. Strike about.
My man call Odika. We need baby Afrefi.
Saturday wow.
Call about your Temeka. Oh, I was on your way to me a friend or about Wallowa TV set and on a what ye me ana boana ya queen no idea queen. But do any baby Afrefi. Me ba cho mi nya.
Be ja sare ni e bona ba. Abu dia bin class en pao, mi no restaurant ya no man, no ma mi person number 1.
Me check o pa wai.
It's ya.
Ah mate, ma me fa fofo. Me ba cho dia ni baby Afrefi. Hello Temenka, kola. Oh, Amazonia, yeah, man. TV, no, but this is why I can't be delayed. 2 bar no all one hour team.
Maame come anim na me fa foforo. Call out di ni baby Alfrefi. Baba Jo Gazavin.
Blaster no, I'm not qualified, and that's what I'm qualified.
Hello. Yo, Mate. Me da se maame fa foforo. Me ba Jo. Hello, call out Menka. Oh. Call out Menka. Oh, Momo. Baba Jo Dini baby Alfrefi. Imam Pacho meet you.
Arsenal squad. I may be a set of young fine baby. I was here.
Mate.
You think I can't be looking at the Arsenal squad? This young fine baby. I said I was here.
Meda say, Mamma far for na men common him. Who dear the baby Alfrefi? Good evening, madam. Yeah. I mean, then I hear you. Oh, there.
Very good season upcoming this season.
Mate, why? We no chibre chick akra why? Mate, we call you la. We farm from. Me ba jo dear baby Alfrefi.
Yo, me ba so sia kwa Western region yawa.
Itio.
Abuja di ba jo. Me plan na sem no kan fa asambu kotoko no. For right. Esan say Conversion players we na sembo kwa Africa na sembo Ghana Premier League na mo modern na ebo kana mo bobo o asando kotoko na asumba so ele say
Mate me zo me da say me hwe na me fa fofo odi ani baby Alfrefi yes odi ni baby Alfrefi
me na I'm sorry for that free attack the
Baba to bi ti ominia
na Abu Hello
Wa Yeah, me to nkan meet you yanko meet you
Abu give your man there last time number 3 position there ko say you fofo na there odi yen there mwa
Mate Yeah, meet you ominia as a man today, you know as a Ghana today.
Mr. Japan was a here.
Nibiano. Pate, Mammy, when I'm in Faba, could be na many in PJ. Bajo D any baby Alfrefi. Hello, call out Menka. Oh, Mehena, my room now Faba quick na for Yayena, ya PJ Muniadia. Call out Menka. Yeah, no, I chat to Dini baby Alfrefi. Baba Jose. Oh, David. I'm almost a fish. Near there. Meaning, Memphis last one. Me patron I chat to Dini baby Alfrefi. Call out Menka. Yeah, call out Dini baby Alfrefi. Show me too. Yeah, meet you. Some boy called you. Meet you. Meet you.
Again,
oh, OT no give it a why, my fancy. Nah, Minyana, men common him. Abi,
well,
yeah,
as of said, they are cooking something. Some say, and you may, it's likely they will unveil the agency. Say, yeah, boy, much yeah, still agency. Mama, we send them a message. I'm on a Pakistan kids company be then so we are hoping that you may be official confirmation
Pakistan
yeah sure if that is true that the Obia can chairman is not official from Heart to Folk. That's what someone has sent to me too. Transfer you official confirmation but I got 2 days I've no more DJC but support is better than you be at all I'm the alcohol or matching on Friday. It's almost 7 p.m. The show who has them. Adriana Stars, so some of the squad numbers for that's good. I'm colors I do know my energy very beautiful. See Lusana will be season we open for need do much here. The year last season, half of the season. I expect much from him this season, and he's switching to the number 8 JC. CNN so about with the number 10 Brighter Jean with the number 10 T. You ever heard the Adriana so by your heard the
Igor Ben Seche
16.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, my mentonenka. Igor Ben Seche. Ye my men come and yase. Unia Uzo ko Adriana no hey menton count. Na uko share baby. Na ba attack me a
Agumba so 20. Let's watch it.
So many GC
20 now.
On the 20
last season and not yeah.
No. Agumba the GC number.
And Abdulaziz Nuruddin, formerly of Asufuk 24.
Player.
Mohamed Abbas 22. Okay. I mean,